There we go.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Same dark channels, different dark time. Kicking in a little bit
I
earlier
fixed it.
today. Hello, I'm Dr. Gears. Welcome to the dark world. This is everyone else.
Hi, Dr.
Hello, Dr. Gears.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi,
Dr.
Dr.
Gears.
Just that AM class drone. Getting started a little early. That's okay. We have reconvened once again. Pleased to do so. We were to recap bad shit. Maybe understand what you're smashing before you do. General
Should be
life
going
lessons.
down.
Should be going down. May have possibly found, or at least made contact with your target, or at least someone who's very interested in all of you.
I bet. We're
Poor
very
Caroline
interesting.
having an effing moment.
There's gonna be a couple more of those, I think.
And Caroline having and then shit. They might have passed a quiet evening had shit not gotten real.
I made a friend.
Made a friend.
I made a friend.
Made a friend.
Yes, the illustrious Scramlish the Mimic, who may have possibly gotten his mouth locked.
Poor baby.
May have gotten his mouth locked is definitely stupid.
Child abuse, frankly.
He's just a dumb alcoholic boy, okay?
Alcohol, he likes him some
He's just a baby.
and some whiskey. That's what he likes.
He just needs his go-go juice.
True.
He has the spirit of a dock worker and the brain of a Labrador. It's fun.
I thought you were gonna say laboratory, like rat or something, and I was yeah.
That too.
That too.
So people getting a little bit shaken up. The whole "my name is Ruin" thing popped up again, and I'm sure that's not a problem.
First rule about my name is Ruin is that you don't talk about my name is Ruin.
I do like that it's become the shall not be named sort of thing in the area very quickly. But no, coming together pretty well. And if I remember correctly, at the moment, after befriending a mimic, because why the hell wouldn't you?
Right? Give me a reason not to. I dare you. There doesn't exist.
The illustrious statement of having a friend with a mimic is like having a friend with a big farm. It's almost, brother, I got a case of beer and a story.
Yeah.
Let's
yeah, I have several mortal enemies, but alas, no way to get rid of the bodies. Well, I got the deal for you.
I got the deal for you.
Side business, anyone?
There it is.
Ooh.
A pig farm. It's just mimics.
But that's reprehensible.
All the way down.
Wait, evil party. Never mind. This is a valid. This is completely valid. And the mimic, not the mimic, the familiar rat, very quickly christened Hoggle by me because I have a tongue and I'm running with it.
Yep. No, that's fair. You're going to wind up naming all of my familiars.
Some labyrinth derivative. I had isolated a room with at least 10 skellies. Caroline, I just fucked up my glasses.
Way to go!
Sorry, I was drinking my energy drink. One tiny droplet came out into my glasses. I was like, anyway,
that's what you said.
But regardless, it scouted the area and very quickly realizing Fillion is might possibly be accused of being the voice of reason, but is more appropriately accused of being a voice. Not
being a what?
Not a voice of reason, just a voice.
Oh yeah, there are several voices.
Just quietly sitting behind people.
I'll be able to hear some of them, but his is one of them.
Primarily Big Kitty to squish things. Speaking of which,
there
it is.
Yeah.
Kitty, 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 kitty,
kitty, kitty, kitty, kitty. Meow.
Did y'all go pss, pss, pss?
Ah, we should have really.
I've always got the red dot on standby.
Oh God!
Right?
God.
Seriously.
There's one shop in Hamlin that neither of you are allowed in again. Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out of here! It'll be at 10 levels later. You'll want it. Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out. Anyway.
Lol.
Just chasing like 10 level 10 adventurers like they're just fucking hooligans.
I've got Mask of Many Faces, and she's a cop. What are they gonna do? And we work for Draven anyway.
I mean, look at her.
Look at me.
My mimic does not care if you are alive or dead.
So are we all caught up?
I believe we're caught up. I believe we've gone over most of the major strokes without going into the particulars. If you want the particulars,
I'll look over
just
Caroline.
wait longer.
Caroline,
Or we'll have links as well for ongoing broadcasts. But I believe we're relatively caught up. Is anyone
Caroline.
unclear on anything?
you ready to get after this asshole, Caroline?
Caroline.
Yeah, but I do need to point out we need to talk after this.
After which,
After these messages, apparently. After this
you'll be
fight.
right
It's not for
back.
now.
Yep. Oh, you're in trouble.
Oh yeah.
You're in trouble.
Complexities.
Off character in trouble with the paladin. Oh no.
You're in trouble with the police.
Whoop, whoop.
We need to talk.
Yeah, after this though. This is a bit more important. We'll talk in the carriage.
All right. All right.
Whatever the hell, I guess.
Ladies first, or
Yep.
how are we doing this?
Y'all,
Yeah, you got
might
a
wanna
room
stand
full of
back.
skeletons.
I'm about to be very much on fire.
Actually, Caroline,
Yeah.
let me go first on this one.
She looks at you like, you sure?
I'm sure.
All right.
Just stay close behind me. And I look over at Sam and Tatter. You two. We ready?
Yes, we'll ever be, darling, I suppose.
All right. So
Y'all
I
might-
am going to run into the room
Okay.
about 10 feet in. Not too far in, but
Okay.
I'm going to run about 10 feet in,
Okay.
and I'm going to
He's had this
cast.
planned for weeks.
I'm going to cast Turn Undead.
Okay.
Mass
What?
turn undead. Oh man.
I believe with the logistics there, and again, skeletons not exactly the sharpest knives in the drawer.
Right.
I believe we can pull that off. Also, it's funny. So, more
Right.
importantly, it's funny. So, we're gonna see.
More importantly,
All
hilarious.
of our skellies have a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Is there any wisdom to roll for that?
Keep an eye on the hallway, Caroline. There may be some coming your way.
God damn it.
Is it a? It's fine. Does it? I'm sorry. It's fine. I'm fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Everything is fine.
It's
How many saving throws is that?
Oh.
What's the just for? It's fine. I have to know. God damn.
You're the one that made a room full of skeletons
No,
with
I
a cleric in the party.
It's
Uh-huh.
I'm just. It's fine.
Oh.
I don't. What's the DC on it, or is it opposed? I can't remember.
It's 13. Oh, sorry, 12.
It's. There ain't no. Yeah.
Everything
No, I'm doing all of them. I don't care.
is fine.
It's. I'm just. I was so hopeful.
That's where you went
It was my
horribly
fault.
wrong. Yeah, you did that to yourself.
No, I'm doing all of them. It's stupid, but here we are. Son bitch. Okay. So, Filial proceeds to um, rapidly enter into a room, and you have a moment to appreciate. There's a bunch of skeletons here. It's relatively murky and such, but also, you fuck off. Holy fuck off. Which is a pretty resounding success. Now, I remember. See, I know in 3.5, Turn Undead is horrifying. It's got a little
Yeah, it is.
softer in fifth, but not much. Not much. We had 10 skeletons, which is a lot. Legitimately. However, you don't manage to turn all of them, which is not the best of things. This, as one could imagine, does attract the attention of the remaining skeletons. I would imagine that the rest of the crew would have, I would hope, keep somewhat on Filial's tail.
Yeah, that would be
not
me.
eventually
Yeah.
fucking things up.
That's what I assumed. So.
Yeah, that would be me.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and assume, just because it is a little bit of a situation. Again, 10 skeletons,
Walk into a room.
bit of a problem. Of that, we had three. The remaining skeletons proceed to flee in clacking glory.
Clatter, 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 clatter.
Again, it sounds
rattle.
Like sounds like several bags of drumsticks are fleeing in terror. But no, kind of nuke the area, and we have 3 that are in existence, if not perhaps in the best of shape. They're a little shaky. Again, Turn Undead doesn't really do anything good for you when your sole motivation is necromancy. So we have 3 skeletons. Roll for initiative, ladies and gentlemen.
Initiative.
I got a 9.
17.
11.
You said 17?
Yep.
Okay.
Mine's gonna be low.
Never know.
8.
8. That's it's not the
I
greatest.
sat down completely
About right.
unprepared. I don't have a pen. I'll be right back.
Oh no! Oh no! There it is. Hey. Caroline, I don't think you really want to trade with anyone. I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
honestly.
I don't want to be that asshole, but might just want to stick with what you got.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Skeletons. Skeletons have 11 because that's life.
Yep.
Because of the 3 of them, 2 of them rolled 11, so that's what it is.
Ew.
So yes, you have sort of a skelly situation.
Hell yeah.
It's not ideal. However, Big Kitty is first off the line.
I have been planning this so long.
Oh God.
As Caroline walks past Filial, they both notice that she's slowly starting to light on file.
Oh wow.
And it's as it develops, it's not actual file. It's some weird fucking ghost shit right here.
Witchlight stuff.
Yeah. It's that. Eventually, when she goes up to the middle skeleton, she fucking erupts. Blind fucking light. That is my bonus action. I'm using Celestial Revelation, and what that does is, let's see. Let me actually.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to apply that word to a skeleton. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Everything's fine.
It is.
It's fine. No, it's fine.
I am using the Inner Radiance option, which is I shed bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. At the end of each of my turns, each creature within 10 feet of me takes 2 radiant damage. In addition, everyone that I hit takes an extra 2 radiant damage as well.
Okay, so just a flat 2. Okay. Shiny kitty. Be the laser pointer you want to see in the world.
I like that. Yeah.
While she's just phoning with this ghostly fucking
no, just erupting with horrifying.
Amazing.
She goes ahead and takes a swing at booming blade at this one skeleton over here, the front one.
All right, make it happen, Captain.
Let's do it. Using my warhammer.
Okay.
21.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Oh wait, ignore that one. Ignore that one. That's
No.
the mole. No, that's the mole. That's more damage.
Take it.
Oh, you want me to take the higher damage? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's fine.
Okay. Well, that was booming blade.
Okay.
If he moves, he gets an additional bit of 1d8 thunder damage.
How much fucking damage does he take? Before you give me all
of them.
I'm not investing.
Every damage.
15. He takes 14 bludgeoning, 2 radiant, and so far that is it.
I mean,
and he's also pushed 10 feet.
No, he's fucking not. He's dead.
Amazing.
No, he's not.
Yeah. No, he's dead.
What's happening? Meanwhile, skeletons have a vulnerability to bludgeoning. Fun fact.
As well as fucking radiant.
Yeah, I know.
As well.
Yep.
It's
also every skeleton in my immediate vicinity, which is pretty much all of them, take 2 radiant damage in addition to that.
Oh my god.
Well,
Yep.
Well, poop.
That certainly happened.
He's dead.
It? Shit.
Gil makes a whole dungeon made of skeletons for the big kitty with the big hammer, which does exclusively bludgeoning.
Dungeon masters are be looking at it going, rotate them the fuck out. Put something. Get some slimes down there or something. Get them the fuck out of there.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so there was a skeleton. Again, there's a lot of light happening here. So it's you have over time. Jesus, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. A bird. There's a window, just to the side of me.
Cat.
And I think a bird hit it or something.
Was it an owl?
Probably. I didn't know. I didn't know what was happening there for a second. I'm sorry.
Bombed you, Carl.
So fucking right. That's the worst. Something hitting a window because nothing should be hitting that window.
No.
Ever. Let alone when, like, I'm on the 3rd floor. If something hit this window in front of me, I would die.
Expire.
Of fright.
You mean?
I would be gone. I would be dust.
Just immediately expire in self-defense.
No.
Possum have defensive seizure. What? Anyway, but so again, they're Corona Kitty, and then there was a skeleton, and now there's not. And you have learned to pick up the sound of Caroline doing too much goddamn damage. There's sort of a noise, and there's sort of this moment of numb horror, not just from the enemy, but from every living thing. It just, like, there's less of sort of an explosion of bones than you might think. There's a lot of
the bones.
Particulate.
Look at the bones.
It's
the bones.
It's like a poorly maintained wood chipper. Except for the legs. Legs are fine. Everything from hips above.
Fair.
Total write-off. The other skeletons kind of get, wicked by energy. They're not pleased. But there's really not a whole hell of a lot they can do about it at the very moment. With that, I believe it was Filial got the 11, if I remember right. My tracker isn't wanting to work right.
I did get an 11.
Yeah, and so this thing. Anyway, so Filial, that mental note.
Did I see either of the other 2 skeletons take any damage?
Yes, you saw that there's some energy cooking in. They're kind of crackly. It's bad. They're not pleased.
It's bad. Okay.
But they did indeed take damage.
Y'all will Caroline's on file.
Yeah, you can see them really good.
This cat is on fire.
Yes.
Can't even say ginger cat. It's more kind of witch lighty stuff. It's funky. Bit of
I'm gonna my eyes roll back in my head, like so all you can see is the whites, and the one arm raises up, and the finger points at the one on Caroline's left.
I don't like it. Thanks.
And you hear the toll of a deep, resounding bell.
Did you just use my move?
I sure is.
In and out of character.
Use my move.
Just indignant.
In game.
And with my eyes still rolled back in my head, I say, and I look so much cooler than Tatter while I'm doing it.
Well, that's just showboating. I would like you all to know that that's not necessary, and he's just being overly dramatic.
Fired. Anyway,
Dong.
now if I remember, I told
that is a that's a wisdom save.
He's a thief in so many fucking ways.
No.
I'm calling the police.
It's a wisdom save.
Caroline, arrest this man.
Resident
Caroline.
What?
Like
Caroline. Angelic and sort of ethereal moment, but she's still a.
Every time I hear your name, I do that.
I know.
Anyway, you were actually doing damage. I don't know. Well, it's anyway.
Wisdom save 12.
Yeah, wisdom save. They
was
fucking
one
fail.
of the-
You don't know. I'm going to do it.
That was one of the questions I was going to ask because I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that or something else. Of skeletons, because I found a lot of conflicting. Sorry, out of character.
Yeah,
a lot of conflicting information on skeletons specifically, because that's what we were fighting, taking necrotic damage or psychic damage.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure about either of those things. I found a lot
we're
of
about to find out because
I am.
All right, well,
generally under the Roger Rabbit rules, only when it's funny.
I'm going to buy an Acme fucking anvil for our next fight. Don't. So help the big old fucking mallet.
There it is.
For Caroline. Yep.
Yep.
That's basically what's happening. You guys are a cartoon, but with gore turned on. Anyway.
Cartoon, but with war crimes.
Fucking dramatic ass over here.
That,
I yell, hey! And then I scoff a whole lot. Like,
I'm sorry, it's a brief Warhammer aside. One of the factions is a Skaven, which are rat people. And someone described it as playing as a Skaven is like playing as a cartoon supervillain, but with gore. Amazing. Anyway, they fucking fail. They fail real bad. Anyway, no critical failures, just not like. Best one was like a 4. So
8 necrotic.
8 What?
If they took any damage, it's 1d12 though, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh boy.
And here's the thing. Okay, so I'm looking at the
sheet.
I am looking at the sheet as posted for D&D 5th edition.
Yes. Same.
Yes.
They are immune to poison.
Yes. Same.
That's
all it says. So I don't. I guess. I saw so much fucking conflicting information of people yelling at each other about it too. Like fight about psychic.
I don't know. Okay, so
on
I
a
don't know
mindless
why
creature
but
and necrotic on
things.
Bones can still decompose.
That's nerds arguing about spells.
That's what I think is supposed to be. Is it's organic matter.
Yeah,
organic matter can decay. Yeah. So yeah.
Ooh. What about
that
the
skeleton
necromancer
that
use
fossils? He's not happy.
Yeah.
There's some split. There's again, it's sort of like age catches up with it really, really fast. There's a lot of cracking. This sort of energy coming off of Caroline. Oozes into it. It's not. It is straight not having a good time. That is the situation. But it doesn't quite fall. It is still somehow animate, which is great. For me anyway. You guys, it's not as good. But anyway, the issue being they're still skeletons because they're kind of stupid. So they proceed to move at the closest thing that they can find, which would be Caroline.
Yeah.
They move to thusly engage with her whole face, glowing as it is. First is our recently recently plagiaristically damaged skeleton.
Plagiaristic. I will sue you. Kingdom come. I'm gonna have you arrested.
Anyway, the skeleton again, they're armed with sort of rusty weaponry and such for what it is. It goes a swing to hit the angelic kitty. Add own harmony backgrounds. It kind of anime backdrop you want within reason. Proceeds to swing at the pretty kitty. What's your AC again?
It is 19.
19.
Son, with that. It is literally good luck with that.
Son of a bitch.
Caroline doing whole job.
Actually got over it.
Oh,
believe it or not.
Holy shit. What?
By how much?
21. 21.
Wow.
Son of a bitch. I'm sorry. It's just so rare. I'm so excited.
Wow. What fucking roll.
You know what?
For the fences.
Uh-oh.
You know what?
Are you gonna? And I think if I remember right, you do have some reaction stuff you can do if you wish.
I can.
Yeah.
But the thing is, am I really gonna waste a fucking shield spell on a goddamn skeleton?
Yeah,
Fuck no.
You kind of have to be that person.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
That's the blind pig. You have to be like, yeah, I was gonna get stabbed by somebody and I raised the shield. I don't know. Let it slide.
Yeah, I'll eat it.
6 damage. Not ideal.
6 damage.
6 damage, but not the worst thing. It stings. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Again, it's a rusty blade. You might say, might need to get that looked at eventually. But again, sort of being, the ascendant glowing kitty, and that lasts for a little bit, if I remember right? Or is it just like a quick, like 1 turn, whoa, and then down?
It lasts for a straight minute.
Straight minute. Okay, so it does. Again, still ascendant kitty. And you don't know if it's just a high of being, a burning avatar of flaming rage and revenge, but it really doesn't hurt too bad. It's not fun. Yeah, not something you would necessarily sign up for, but
it's not like she turned to dust or anything.
No. It's totally fine.
She isn't mangled beyond recognition or anything.
No, just sad. It's fine. The other one,
she's got an owie.
Yeah, it hurts. It's pain. That's how it works.
Honestly, the tetanus is the biggest issue here.
Yeah, that's one of those. I might just wanna put some.
If
some
they
Neosporin on that real quick.
I
just
mean,
saying. But
them. No, never mind. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I lost all the words.
No,
I figured it out on my own while trying to ask the question. Okay, sorry.
Sometimes a sentence is a well-composed painting. Sometimes it's like trying to carry bowling balls on a serving platter.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah. But the skeleton swings and tinks for a mere 18 to hit.
That does not hit.
Which is just, sorry, I saw a comic once. It's a very high-level adventurer going down into a dungeon, and like the skeletons, they're just like pawing at him. Like there's just like 8 or 9 of them, just like petting him, just like whacking at him because they can't do anything. Sort of, much more angry, much more vicious with it, but no, it does just sort of tink, without much effect.
Did you take any damage?
I did.
You took the 6
from one
6?
of them.
Okay,
that would be it.
Nothing, pretty much. I'll be fine.
Nothing that you and I can't heal. That's for sure.
If I remember right, Sam got a 8, correct?
I got a 9.
You got a 9.
Yeah, I got the 8.
Got the 8.
Mm-hmm.
The Ocho.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, Sam, the totally legit, not in any way concerning lounge singer, go ahead and contribute how you'd wish.
Yeah. I go right up to right next to Filial, and towards the skeleton that he was just fighting but didn't go down.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
All right.
And I just go up to Filial and I go.
I'm just putting my spell book away.
Yeah, and I just go.
I get my ball going home.
Right?
And I just go. Filial, of all the stiff bones I've ever played with, these two are by far the most disappointing.
My God.
Is there a save with this? I can't remember.
It's a Wisdom 14 save.
Yeah, good luck with that.
No fucking way.
Good luck with that. And they're got the disadvantage on their
Nope.
next attack. Yeah,
no.
Let me roll for that, actually.
Please. I beg you.
It's only a 1.
Yes!
Oh no.
I would like everyone to take a moment while Sam hurts a skeleton's feelings to death.
Yeah.
My God.
He had 1 HP left.
The things I was going to say in Filial's direction while casting that, this is what I've been writing in my head for 5 minutes, and now it's just have to save it for later.
You hurt.
I was going to insult Filial
until he
kill
died.
a skeleton. Yeah. Make them die of secondhand embarrassment.
The skeleton died of a broken hole.
Broken heart.
I think it's targeted.
The embarrassment killed him. That's really what it was.
You hurt his feelings until he died.
As I should.
This is bullying. We are anti-bullying around here.
Over again.
No, fuck that. I'm gonna bully these things to death.
Sam is the leader of the mean girls in this school.
Sam just pulls up in a carriage. Get in, bitch. We're going shopping.
Yes.
Just Draven looking down from his Gothic cathedral, watching Sam mock people to death. I may have fucked this up.
No, this was the best choice you could have made.
May have made a mistake. Anyway,
to self, never heckle Sam stage shows.
Just FYI.
Goddamn right.
So anyway, Tatter. Bottom of the order. You could very charitably say combat has occurred. Things have died. That is for damn sure. You don't know what the fuck went wrong. Things are dying, but combat is more iffy.
No, it seems about right.
This is bullying. Anyway.
We had smash, we had pass, we had
bullying.
Yeah.
Why are you bullying me?
Everything is fine.
Anyway.
Everything is fine, and I'm really torn between a fucking cantrip and overkill. At this moment, I'm really struggling against fucking...
Yield to peer pressure.
The skeleton is dying on my message. If you don't kill it, I am. So.
Oh god. Tatter, how would you like to? I mean, again, kind of getting past the whole aerosol bone from the first skeleton. Second one's maybe recoverable. He just died from embarrassment. So we're rocking and rolling.
I was thinking of trying something different, but I'm not 100% sure on skeleton stats besides being smart, SMRT smart skeletons. So I'm just gonna fucking...
They're not smart, so...
No, exactly. Except for the SMRTs of a skeleton. I'm not really sure on their other ones, so I'm not gonna cast it. So I will probably stick my tongue out at Filio and blow raspberries while pointing at the last skeleton and tolling the dead at them. Yeah, with the 1d12.
Raspberry transitioning into bell sounds. Deep resonant bell. Anyway. That's a wisdom, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rolled a
wisdom or 8 damage.
Oof. That's
Yeah, so 8 damage.
So
yeah, that's why I rolled before you could finish that sentence.
I appreciate it. That's
Yeah.
So anyway, that skeleton, man, you do toll the dead. And again, it's not necessarily the most dramatic of spells. What you do at this time, that skeleton kind of freezes for a second and just kind of unskeletons. Like it just like,
as they should.
It's like he instantly turns to kind of a relatively toxic looking gas and then just
As he should.
Well,
I have just thought of a question. Is Squamalish getting a rolling initiative in these fights?
Normally
is that a thing?
So here's the thing with mimics. Fun
fact. I don't want him to.
No.
Yeah.
He absolutely can. It is a thing that you
do.
Mimics generally are ambush predators. You really got to work with them. You really got to do a lot to get them to engage in combat freely. Like again, he's sort of riding the transport disc at the moment. If you were to huck that into combat, he will probably defend himself.
We will probably figure out, surprise motherfuckers, some fries motherfuckers, all rise motherfuckers to do with Squamish at some point.
Is that disc a concentration spell?
Let me see. Where are you?
I can't remember. But it's usually mimics will not. They'll usually just try and pretend to be like a rock.
I'm not sure, but I probably, before we started fighting, I would assume to not have him fall to death.
Down and then.
Yeah, I'm not sure actually. It's a duration of an hour.
Yeah, and well, then I don't think it should be concentration. Then I think.
Does it have a little C next to it, next to the name of the spell?
No, it's an R.
Oh, then no, it's not a concentration.
That's why I was using it.
No, it's just hanging out. You're fine.
It's a cast outside of time and space ritual.
Yeah, totally fine.
All of my rituals are pretty fucking great.
But no, it's usually mimics will just kind of hang out, and avoid combat if they can't ambush something. Unless you really bribe them real bad.
It'll happen.
That can happen.
I can fit a lot in this bag.
But no, the skeletons are dealt with. Again, the skeletons all kind of have rapidly fled away from Filial and aren't pleased. It also appears that there was something of a door at one point leading out of this ship. And not anymore. It wasn't in good shape to begin with, and the skeletons really aren't really dexterous. So they just went through that bitch. Doesn't sound like they're coming back too fast either.
Can I go after them? I actually want to go after them.
Oh my god. I mean, if you want to yeet yourself down a hall in a random dungeon, that's a thing you can do. I'm not going to tell you how to live.
I mean, we gotta keep exploring, right?
It's true.
And I only got a little bit of this left.
But weren't there like 10 skeletons? That was 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. If you guys are all okay with
Kelsey walked in and did turn the undead. That should have hit several of them, right?
It hit 7.
Yeah,
okay, so that was 3.
Yeah. I got a question real quick. So Caroline is like now like charging after them, right? Like sprinting down the hall.
Is I would assume, unless otherwise restrained or dealt with, rapidly moving in the direction of the skeleton.
I want to just because I want to be fucking lazy and just because it's cool, I want to shoot out a chain from my arm, wrap it around Caroline's waist, and just let her momentum carry me behind her.
Oh. Okay, it's that kind of day, huh?
Caroline just sort of this bemused. Oh.
Just using some of the bones of the skeletons as like a little skateboard to fall behind on.
Yeah.
Is the way that we're going straight through the other side?
No, this appears to be going by your map. The direction that you're heading. The room that you came into, there is a door on the eastern wall that apparently was a thing and is not anymore. And this goes into another room. It doesn't really seem to be any hall or anything. It does appear to be a room. And it's as Caroline's moving, like you can hear noises. They're not... You know, there is sort of the clattery, skelly noises, but there's also... well, it's hard really to describe as anything other than what it is. People that just had an assload of skeletons run by for no reason. That's kind of... What the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
Well,
okay. I'm gonna run behind.
Did you see
that? I'm gonna run behind.
Careful,
again,
I'm still on
skating
file.
lounge singer. Let's that's occurring.
So we're running.
Apparently, into the next two.
You can. I'm just skating along.
I'm just saying. I'm not running. I'm walking, probably not too casually with my disc and my friend, but we're very confused as to the running.
Oh dear.
We're keeping up, but I'm not running. I don't run. Look at me. I don't run. I'm not built to run. Yeah.
You have problems. So rapidly moving into the next area. You know, why would you worry about things? It's fine. It's a little bit of a concern. I'm not gonna lie. We have a situation rapidly arise. From where you're coming in, the room is a bit of a rectangle, sort of longer than it is wide, relatively significantly. It's kind of jank. You have this long room, and again, there's some skeletons sort of at the far side. They kind of like gathered up there, like when you frighten chickens, and they all just kind of get into a corner, and that's their life now. That's kind of where they are.
Yep.
Yeah, they're not happy.
Nope.
And again, the room's pretty tight. And the greater issue is it's not just the skeletons in here. There are a few robed figures who don't seem pleased with your presence here. However, they are slightly more confused than they are angry, because that that just occurred, and kind of hard for them necessarily to process immediately. Now right away you do realize there's a little bit of an issue here. To this point you haven't had a lot of experience, but you were warned. You have sort of the warlocky types here, the undead warlocky types.
I do hope everyone is at least 10 feet away from me.
Yeah,
yep.
It's
a
bit of an issue, and the ones here seem slightly less like fucked up than everyone else.
Unhappy cat.
They
yeah.
A bit of an issue. Again, Caroline sort of hurtling into the room. Whoops. Getting through
Hurtling is definitely probably a great word for what Caroline is doing.
Rapidly.
Hurling is fantastic descriptor.
I like to imagine like she's holding her warhammer in her teeth.
Yeah,
and she's running at on all fours, just like
damn near Angie Kitty. I'll tell you what.
She came in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
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 And so you coming into the room
smash.
again. You have some people that are confused. Again, skeletons ran through. Then Kitty. It's a problem. Followed quickly by the rest of the entourage. The cultists here, it seems like they might have been in the middle of something. There's a fair bit of ritual sort of accoutrements around, though there isn't a formal altar or anything of that nature. But it does seem like you did interrupt something. And they don't seem exactly like they don't get enraged and they don't necessarily freak out, but they're definitely not pleased. Again, small collection of skeletons in the back seem just like that sort of passive fear, like a chicken. Just, I don't know.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's a problem.
No, this is great. This is great.
Yep.
I want to kill people.
Yep.
And again, the foremost cultist is definitely of a similar beam to the previous one, where we have this undead warlock sort of thing, which is an issue, definitely an issue. But they don't immediately like go to attack, despite glowing kitty erupting into the room. It's you can kind of see it as well as whatever just chased off the skeletons has apparently arrived. See how it's going to shake out.
Yep.
Quick question.
Yes.
Considering that I kind of skated along behind Caroline, would I technically be in the room as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably at least 10 feet behind me.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Or more. Hopefully, unless you want to be crispy.
Came in quick. You I would go through grappling rules, but that's just funny, so I'll allow it. But no, the deathlock in the forward position again sees all this arrive, and undead. It's not terribly expressive, but does seem somewhat amused for the whole process. But it is definitely an issue. Caroline, unless you just straight up Leroy Jenkins into this group.
Pretty sure.
Well, I guess what do you want to do? What are we doing?
Yes. We're doing yes.
So we're doing yes. She moves right up to heal.
Oh, great.
We're doing yes.
Let's roll for initiative, I guess.
Yep. Yep.
Oh Lord. All right.
Nat 20 and Caroline.
The whole bundle of us like to just run into the
10.
I got an 18 that time.
I got a full.
Caroline, what the hell happened? Holy shit.
Would anybody be willing to switch with me?
Yeah, Caroline, you can have my nat 20.
All right, I'll take that.
Damn, son.
Yeah, I was going to say his or mine.
There you go. Thank you.
Son bitch.
So, Catter, Sam, me.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
How many more rounds would you say I have of Celestial Evolution?
How long? It lasts a minute?
It's a minute.
We went
Probably
2 rounds with the skeletons. Took about a round to get in here.
Yeah.
Well, technically, I used my movement to on turn 2 to immediately bolt after these guys.
Yeah. You probably got like 1. I'm
one?
Yeah.
Okay. Then this is going to be worth it.
Well, that happened, didn't it?
Yes.
God. Anyway. Oh, that's so... Anyway. I'm sorry. I rolled initiative, and I just... Like, I rolled initiative to be like, man, I had a narrative bit, and I'm not going to be able to get to it. Anyway.
Oh, no.
It's fine.
Yeah. You want to, like, sneak it in? Like...
No, it's fine.
Everything is fine.
No, it's totally fine. It just means I have to do it a different way. It's fine.
It's fine. You're supposed to drive your Dungeon Master insane. You're supposed to. It's requirement to make your DM. Yeah.
There's a reason why Caroline is acting this way, to be fair.
Yes, this is perfectly reasonable.
This is a thing that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes, this is a thing that's happening.
Yes.
Reasonable is maybe a very strong term for what the fuck is happening. Anyway,
I think it's reasonable. I think reasonable is objective.
you big kitty do stuff.
Yeah.
So
bonus action. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Divine Fable.
Oop.
All right.
And what that will do for me is for the next minute, I have an extra 1d4 added to my damage.
That's gonna be a thing.
Yep. No concentration evil.
Mm-hmm.
Used to be so, not now.
Okay. Awesome.
And
with this,
then,
what would you like to do?
With my action, I would like to Booming Blade with my Warhammer.
Okay. What are who are you hitting? Who are you going for?
Everyone.
I'm gonna go for the guy, kind of like this dude right here.
He's behind people.
Middle dude.
The guy in the middle.
Yeah.
All right. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you
Bitches
can get
hit
him
on the way.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's go.
It's overhand. Diagonally overhand.
The hand is.
God damn it. I got a 10.
I don't think. Does that trigger attack? Does that? I think you get a target. You get a attack of opportunity from the Deathlock.
Oh.
She's not moving past him. She's just hitting someone next to him.
Well, she moves. Okay, so here's the thing. She moves in.
Yeah.
And then she moves.
Yes.
Does that trigger it?
That doesn't pass.
Because I think if you move into someone's range
D&D.
and then you hit them, it doesn't trigger it. But if you move around in that range,
it's when
you're already engaged with them.
It's when I leave someone's threatened range, not enter into it.
Okay.
Yeah, on your way out.
I
know that, but
I have had this go different ways. Anyway,
yeah, no, I
did you get
as far as I know, it's on your way out.
Yeah, for the first time.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, this is the first time.
What are you doing? Sucking
a little bit.
Sucking at the game.
Is that with your Divine Favor?
That adds damage.
Adds damage. Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah. Wait, unless we have aid. I don't think we have aid.
I don't think so.
No. Well, not aid. Bless.
You come in like a glowing, ill-tempered, shedding fireball, but don't manage to connect, which is a little bit of an issue. Slightly more angry, glowing ambition than skill right at the moment.
Yeah.
And then I think it was, if I remember right, Tatter with an 18.
Mm-hmm.
Good God. Since when do you go before the monsters? Ever?
I don't fucking know, man.
What is
I don't know
going
what's
on?
going on. All I know is I'm gonna magic missile that Deathlock.
Okay.
So that's, where are you?
Oh,
that is no save.
Yeah, if I remember, that's just damage in a can.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I want to bring up, they do still take two radiant from the last of my Celestial Revelation thing.
All of them?
Yes, all of them.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, my bad. I knew that.
That's why I got so close.
I knew that. Yeah, I knew that night.
Is it 3? Is it 3 bolts? 3 darts. Yeah. 1. So a 4 damage.
So it's
5 damage. So 9 damage so far.
To the Deathlock?
And then so 13 damage to the Deathlock.
Boo. That it was bad.
What was that?
That was a pretty good little hit.
Yeah.
The Deathlock again.
Yeah.
Bolts of magic lash into it, and whereas the other one that you ran into was very, very passive. This one, though he doesn't make any noise, he does seem discomforted. He doesn't seem happy about what's happening by any means.
No, I'm sure. Yeah.
Which is, sort of a step up in things. But nevertheless. Then it was, again, just weird initiative fight. Sam, once again, going before monsters. What the hell? Since
yeah.
How would you like to contribute to the
raffle stomping?
What the hell?
So I'm asking because I forget. Does True Strike already take up my full action if I cast it right now?
As a regular action, yeah.
Does it?
It's like it's like your action. It doesn't take up your bonus action if that's what you're asking.
But no, like if I remember, True Strike is like part of the attack. If I remember, like you don't have to set up True Strike and then do it, right?
Oh yes. Like it. True Strike is the attack.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
No, that's I'm going.
That is your action.
That was a good question because I was like, that was.
I'm pretty sure.
Like I knew that, and it's just like, wait.
Because it says on your next turn. Yeah, you.
No, wait. Are you reading the 2014 or the 2024?
Which one are you? Oh shit! I found it. That's 2024. What did they do to? I wrote in 5e.
They
True
just
Strike
did
2024.
Yeah.
Let's
no,
see.
This is not you. This is something in the mechanics. This is a good question.
Yeah.
Now we have so 2024. You make one attack with the weapon used in the spell's casting. The attack uses your spellcasting ability for the attack and damage rolls instead of your strength or dexterity. If the attack deals damage, it can be radiant or the weapon's normal.
Did they change it back?
No.
Like, was it different there for a second?
No, they never changed it. Well, I mean, they changed it from 2014 and never changed it back.
Okay.
Anyway, the playtest, I guess.
Yeah.
So all of that, several minutes of work, yes.
Guided by a flash of insight instead of studying.
True Strike, good use.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, I want to use my short bow and use True Strike with the attack.
Awesome.
All right.
Let's go ahead.
And specifically radiant damage.
Yeah, specifically radiant.
Radiant.
Yeah, so let me roll for hits.
Do you have that as a cantrip?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, I wasn't sure because I know it doesn't have to be, but good.
What is True Strike at? Or is it? Oh God,
it's a cantrip.
It's as a cantrip instead of a thing. It fucks up more things as you get stronger. It's great. Nice, sweet. Yes, thank you.
And then going through it, and then what did you get for a 2 hit?
It was a 9.
Strike and anything 9.
Yeah.
Let me double check here. Excuse me. That's with your spell. Hey, hang on.
Wait, am I supposed to use it with my?
You use your spellcasting ability. I think that's where you use your spellcasting.
But you pick the weapon to use it with.
Yeah.
So we roll it. That's charisma.
The attack uses your spellcasting ability for the attack. So yeah.
Okay, so what that?
No, so it fucks everything up. You're totally fine. This is why this is good but weird. Mm-hmm. So instead of making a normal attack, it's as if you're going to cast a spell. But it's an attack because reasons.
Okay.
So it's basically the same thing as like my booming blade thing.
If you would roll your charisma, because I believe that's your
spellcasting
bit.
Okay.
That'll do her. That's a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. That's why that's why mages will have like true strike and shit and be like, yes, I might have noodly arms, but also I'm smurf.
Arms like noodles.
Oh wait, is that bow +1? Or anything?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That does apply.
Yeah,
it applies it.
You legit you whack him. You whack him.
Oh.
You whack-a-mole.
Hit him.
Whack-a-mole.
And that does radiant, if I remember right.
Yeah.
And now you can roll your
Kelsey, can you delete that chat message before somebody might click on that?
Oh no. Oh no.
It's just a bot.
Situations.
We've been noticed by fucking
no! How wonderful. People give me shit.
It's a great name. It's a great screen name to lose to a bot.
Shuttered
Guest.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Shuttered Guest. That's great.
That is really good.
Can you delete it? Will you let it? Will it let you?
It would. I think it would have to be whoever has the
You need to make us moderators.
Yeah.
That's doing 5 on your damage, correct?
Yep.
Excellent. And that is cool. It's radiant, which is good. Okay. Got that worked in.
Slow mode? What? That ruins all of our fun.
But how? But how? Again, the thing does make it's not just a normal kind of thwack of the bow. It has a note to it. It's rather nice. Which it proceeds to hurtle and thunk into this undead thing's body, bursting with a bit of light and such. Again, it is not having a good time. Also, Big Kitty still tangled up with him, which is a bit of an issue. Filial finally got around to you. Opposite day. What the hell? How would you like to complicate the already complicated situation? Because I know you will.
Nah. So I'm going to move up to the spot right here.
Okay.
Next to the Deathlock.
Careful. Oh wait. No, but that's out now. Okay.
Yeah, not past him, just in his face.
No.
Oh no, and I'm going to take care of that situation by. I'm gonna hold my robe up over my mouth like this.
Okay.
I'm gonna mutter something behind my robe
today.
You can't hear what I'm saying, but and
I'm Batman.
See.
If you use my spell book again, I'm
That's a
very
15
mad.
to hit.
Ooh.
Whatever the hell it is.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah, no, that does hit. That does hit.
All right.
Whatever it is.
There we go.
Yeah, holy word.
So he takes 3 radiant damage.
Yeah.
And until the end of his next turn, he is not able to take reactions, which include attacks of opportunity.
It is weird seeing that hit because that is less glowy stuff, but the thing does seem quite shaken and relatively disrupted from this action. It definitely not pleased.
And he also, if he plans on moving, his speed is reduced by 10.
Yep.
If he plans on it.
If he plans on
it. He's kind of in
plans on it.
That would be a terrible idea right now.
Right now?
That would be a catastrophically bad idea. Well, it is the Deathlock's turn, and he's not exactly. This is a problem. This is all a rather problem.
Mistakes have been made.
And it proceeds to sort of raise up and kind of lash, enter its withered claw, sort of lashing out at Caroline. And as it does so, you see it sort of, kind of lashes out and kind of rolls through, trying to zap at Filial as well. And this is some noxious talk. If electricity could said to be unpleasant or slimy almost, this would definitely be it. And it doesn't look like anything you would want anywhere near you at all. It's be an Eldritch Blast, which is a bit of a problem. Trying to zap the both of you, which is a problem. And I'll try and roll this here. It will do it for me. Again, I don't get why it doesn't work sometimes. It really bugs me. I'm just going to use this one. Well, it doesn't fucking matter, does it? Anyway.
What?
Oh, well. Next.
That was quite dramatic.
Next.
Okay.
What happened?
Rolled a 1.
This
occurs,
next.
And it's actually kind of interesting because you see this stuff sort of lash forward, and both of you kind of taking a relatively defensive stance. And this stuff just drains, fizzling out as this thing is sort of doing it. And if a dead thing could be said to be confused, it is. And then it kind of goes relatively slack. It just kind of goes from its relatively animated posture to kind of just slack. But proceeds to beef its attack roll because why the fuck wouldn't it? Anyway, on we go.
Now I'm very curious about what it just tried to do.
Yeah,
Filial is extremely curious about that thing.
Yeah,
that it just tried to do.
That was kind of on the back end to get a quick little evaluation. Filial would be able to target that as most likely an Eldritch Blast, but that's coming different. There's a lot of similarities, but that is
just hits different.
Yeah, there's something fucky going on there.
Fucky.
Something's fucky. Anyway, the cultists also they're somewhat confused. Whatever happened to the Deathlock? And again, after it does that, it seems to just sort of go slack, sort of puppet string cut sort of thing for a second, which is unsettling. The cultists don't seem like this is the best thing that they've ever seen happen, but also Death Kitty. So
he's having performance issues. It happens to the best of them.
It happens.
It's nobody's fault.
No, we're not.
It comes with age.
We don't think less of him.
Nothing else at all.
You listen, but we don't judge.
The first cultist swinging at Caroline, mumbling, quite upset with this whole process. A pretty old sort of curved blade, slashing in to no real effect, unfortunately, sort of clunking off the plate. Thankfully, not as rusty as the other ones, which is kind of nice. But not scoring any significant hit. The illustrious second cultist. That would be more of a fucking problem.
Yeah.
That would be a massive problem.
Nope.
Oh?
It rolled a natural 20.
No.
No shield.
No.
Actually, you know what?
We reject and rebuke.
If you would like to do something about the situation, now would be the fucking time.
What was the thing that was on the... What's the name of that story? Deny.
Oh God! That. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, that one.
Ah.
Yeah, Caroline, if you would like to do anything.
Yes. Caroline just looks at this guy straight in the eye and says, "Eat shit." We will that. Out of character, we will that. I am casting Sylphie Bulbs.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is the only way to counter
anyway,
that.
if he rolls another critical, you're going to die.
If you roll another 20, I'll leave this game.
Did
not
you?
another critical, but rolled a 21.
Oh, Damn.
You gonna bleed today, kitty.
You are meant to get fucking smashed.
In and out of game.
At the very least, I don't take crit damage. So.
No, I mean that could have been way worse. That could have been way worse. But hey.
And at the very least, my next attack gets advantage, so hey.
Say whatever else you want about Cultist B. That man came to play. Yeah. That man came to play.
He's looking rather proud at himself. Yeah. Of himself when the Deathlock couldn't even get fucking.
I mean, the boss got fucking janked.
The cultist in the back is like,
yo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man,
that's me. I did that. See that cat slap?
Caroline, you would be taking 4 unpleasant damage points.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Okay, not the worst thing, but that man wanted it.
I worry that's not too bad our way into an early grave at some point. So we need to finish this up.
Damage your way into a party wipe.
We gotta wrap this up. That's not so bad.
Man, I'm just
saying. That's not so bad. Dead. Yeah. Not below 20, please.
Cultist C, moving forward to have a word with Filial. That word is it's angry. You better hope you don't roll a 20 because I don't think you have any cheater bullshit to get out of it.
Yes, I do.
Cheater bullshit.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, the fuck I don't.
Have you met him? Of course.
100%.
On the screen, he's here for me. Have you met him? Of course he does.
Of course he does. He's angrier than he is skilled. Proceeds to slice, and he just like a clean whiff. If you had been standing a foot, maybe a foot and a half different than where you were, that would have been a problem. But at the moment, you're you're totally fine. Clean whiff.
Right past you.
Bit of a.
I just fucking dusted it off.
If I wanted a fucking kiss, I would have called your mother. Anyway. Top of the order, because why fucking wouldn't we?
Right?
Caroline, you are glowing less. If I remember right, your glowing pain is gone now. However, all your other bullshit is still on, which I think was like bless.
Yeah. It was divine favor.
Divine favor, and then silvery barbs. You have the
yes. My next attack will have advantage.
Yep. Exactly, which is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
Well, I think the best thing for me to do would be to swing at this fucking dude. The Deathlock.
Okay. Filial, I'm going to warn you. Right now you're in Sea World, but it's in hell. And you are in Splash Zone. So anyway.
Let's fucking go.
Anyway.
I'm still holding my Warhammer, but I'm gonna put it away after this.
I hope you don't
Boom and Blade, let's go.
Whiff. Let's go.
Come on. Oh, wait. Advantage.
Yeah, you have an advantage.
Good God. 9/11. 9/11.
This is at the Deathlock, right?
Yeah.
Just everyone's sucking today.
Yeah.
Not me.
Proceed to swing.
Yet.
Yeah.
Not me. La la la.
Yet.
I'm doing fine.
Yet.
Not
us.
You take a swing, but again, maybe it's kind of coming down from things. Maybe it's kind of coming off sort of the divine favor high.
Sugar, we're going down swinging.
Something going on. But when you swing at this sucker, it just, again, it's still kind of doing the cut puppet string thing. But it does seem a slightly more cognizant. It just quietly steps. And you come up a little short and miss the fucker. Not by much, but you do miss him. Which is a problem. But it does happen. It happens to the best of us. It's okay. Won't think any less.
Damn it.
Filial.
Oh, one more thing before my turn ends. I do get a bonus action. Let me see if I can't do something with that.
Worth a shot.
Actually, yes, I can go ahead and I'll go ahead and use lay on hands to fully heal.
Just
zap.
I'm sorry for what I thought. I refuse to do so.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that Caroline proceeds to grab herself and heal. I'm just saying
grab
that
both breasts and
I'm not
firmly grasp it.
I didn't have the camera up, but demonetized. Anyway,
we'd have to make money for that. There is a warning on our thing, intended for certain audiences, and those people are okay with that apparently.
Also, I put away my Warhammer.
Put down Warhammer, grab boobies.
Bumps. Anyway,
does that mean if you lay on hands someone else, you just?
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't have to be legit.
I'm just saying that healers can serve many versatile roles in adventuring party.
Yes, yes, they can.
He's just saying reject violence, embrace titties. Okay.
Yes,
I'm just
exactly.
Always.
Do your lay on hands, heal your shit. I don't know.
Honk, honk. All done.
If the cultists weren't having a hard enough time.
Oh, they're having a hard time now.
Oh,
right?
shut up!
You said it! You started that sentence, and I just finished it.
It's my fault.
And I enacted it.
Probably the hardest they've been in a while, you know?
Oh my god.
Oh god. Heal your fucking damage.
The hardest time they've had all
the hardest time they've had in years.
Anyway.
Including that Deathlock, apparently. Who's struggling.
Yeah, god.
What'd you heal to, Caroline?
Yeah, what'd you heal?
40. I'm good.
Cool.
Kelsey, the only one who can be serious in a moment like this because he's doing something constructive.
It's called edging. Anyway, Filial.
Actually, the youth call it tuning, okay?
I don't like how that segued.
It's called sounding, okay?
Oh my god. Oh, no, please, not that. Anything but that. I'm good.
Anyway.
The Gen Z in our audience are loving this episode.
Oh, fuck. Gotta get them
research that one first.
Yes, DM. Yes.
Yes, DM.
Hello, DM.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. May I have another?
You've summoned me.
Yes, DM.
Professional. It's fine. good. I'm sorry. It's just like I have my setting and then I have my goddamn behavior.
Yes.
And they're two different things.
Yes. And I think we're the in-between A and B.
It's bad.
Caroline just went, right?
Yeah. It'll be Philly.
Tatters.
So, yeah.
No, it's Tatter. My bad.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, you said Philly.
I'm sorry. I'm so used to going last. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I traded with Caroline.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey!
I'm sorry.
So, anyway, I have a question about. I have serious business.
I have lots of questions.
Serious business in game, actually not sexual in nature question. I have a question about blocks of space. Now there should be 5 feet a block, right?
Yeah.
So at the moment I'm standing in between 2 blocks. I want you to pick which one I'm supposed to be in. First off, am I to the front or to the back? Okay.
I put you to the front.
Without taking, how many steps can I take in my action without it impeding on an actual attack or something? How far can I move?
30, isn't it?
What's your walking speed?
That's your walking speed. Usually 30.
Know. What's my walking speed? I don't know.
It's above your armor class on your sheet.
Oh, 30. Yeah, okay. So 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. With it is being directly in the block next to me, does that make Sam within 5 feet, or does being 1 block between us mean within 5 feet? Does it have to be directly in the box next to me?
What are you doing? That would be my question.
Well, it's important to that piece of information.
It would depend somewhat on what you're doing. Are you trying to target someone for a spell, especially a beneficial one?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he would definitely be in range.
Okay. No,
are
not
you
in
trying to
range.
area affect someone that's different?
No. Okay, so lightning lore. You pull somebody 10 feet in front of themselves, and if they are within 5 feet of you, they take 1d8. So to pull the deathlock 10 feet in front of him should get him an attack of opportunity from Caroline and Filial, because he goes 5, he goes 10, past Filial. But if I am here, that is definitely not within 5 feet. But if I move here, does it, if he's in this space, for instance, if I pull him 10 feet, is that 5 and then 10? That's not within 5. I would have to be here for it to do damage. And that puts him in my face. And I worry about that.
Now, here's my question.
But with all that damage, who might die?
Yeah, no, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, so I'm going to put us all back.
Because I don't know lightning lore off the
You create a lash of lightning energy that strikes at one creature of your choice that you can see within 15 feet of you. So I have to move up.
Yeah, you got to move up a little bit.
But I worry about him being in my face. So I was really curious about within 5 feet how close that is. Because 15 is...
Specifically, does it say that you pull him in a direction
towards
or you pull him towards you?
It's towards you.
It strikes at one creature of your choice that you can see that will be pulled up in a straight line towards you and then take 1d8 if it is within 5 feet. It says up to 10. I don't have to pull him 10. He just has to be within 15, but within 5 means I also do damage.
Yes.
So I'm curious about putting myself in a situation where he goes past Filial to get 2 attacks of opportunity. Do I want to put myself in arm's reach, though?
Here's your ultimatum: is if you want the bonus big damage, you're gonna have to risk him getting directly into your face.
I think so, because then he'd take attack opportunity.
If you want to take it
Caroline,
safe and just kind of let them take targets of opportunity.
Yeah.
Then you'll be safer, but you won't also get big damage.
Yeah.
Wait, are you trying to proc a attack of opportunity?
Yep.
Off of
that's not how that works.
It's
forced
movement.
The forced movement out of away from you and past Filial, wouldn't that be attack of opportunities?
No, not with forced movement, sadly.
Really?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. That's absolutely target of opportunity. We've done that.
Wait, am I thinking of Booming Blade? I think it might be
expressly done that.
I thought it was just a Booming Blade.
No,
wait, no, it is the same. Oh,
that
okay.
Works is because they're moving out of shit. No, that absolutely does the thing. And if it's not, it does now. Anyway.
Right. Well, there you go. There you go.
Balls. Anyway, so what do you want to do? End result.
I will do this thing unless it doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity. Then I will not do this thing. But if they do,
you hold them out of, if it holds him out of their zone, because I imagine he's not just effing walking. He's being hurtled by a lightning tentacle.
Yeah.
I imagine, at the very least, if Filial can stab someone who's otherwise helpless, it might happen reflexively.
Yeah, right? Shink. But I want Caroline to be able to get it too. He's flying past Filial no matter what. But does Caroline also get one?
Yeah, he would move out of both.
If he's just suddenly moving away from her, he's turning his back to her and then moving another one past Filial.
Now here's the only trick.
And I put myself here. He should take all 3 attacks.
Yep, that would do the thing.
But I have to succeed.
You have to really hope that he arrives dead, or that Sam has.
But at least I'm not in harm's way. If he.
But no,
right?
Absolutely.
I mean, or he might slap me next. But I've got full health. He can't. There's a good chance he can't kill me right out. And I've got several things. But I would like to try this thing.
Let's make it happen, Captain.
He has to succeed on a strength saving throw.
Oof. What's the DC on
it? Strength 14.
Strength 14. Okay.
Well, I'll put myself there. If he succeeds, I'm still out of harm's reach. I just don't do anything except move.
Not the worst thing that's ever happened.
No.
You can move back too if you got movement left.
Yeah.
I'm still using the action to cast something. Can I still move if I want to, though? Wouldn't that be the end of my turn is the action?
Before we get anywhere, he fucking fails. So,
okay. So attacks of opportunity for them before I'll roll on mine.
A squirming black tentacle of necromantic lighting, because that's a cool effect, and we bought the extra skin. Proceeds to lash out and rip the deathlock forward. He doesn't seem to be enjoying this thing. Caroline Filial, would you have anything to offer as he continues on his way?
7 hit.
Well, I'm gonna use my Maul of Tail. This time I got a 17.
That'll do better.
I don't want him. I don't want this person specifically here anymore.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 14 plus.
Oh my god. You both actually do catch him.
10 hit.
Plus 1.
Let's get your damage.
I want this one specific person dead.
Out of. No.
Yeah.
Dink.
Yeah.
2.
There we go. So I did a total of 15 damage. 2 of it is radiant.
Jesus.
So he takes hers, then he takes his, and if there's anything left, I'll roll my 1d8.
Go ahead and roll your 1d8 real quick.
And it's lightning damage. I don't know if that does anything else to him. I've never really done that.
I don't think it does anything special. It's unpleasant. It's not fun. But
it's a good damage type.
But it's a good damage type. Don't get me wrong. What do you get for it?
I don't think I did really anything at all. Yeah, no, I did 1 damage.
That's okay. That's okay.
I did what I came here to do.
So 15, 16, 18 damage altogether.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. The deathlock again rips forward. Caroline and Filial, almost as if he knows it, just straight to the throat and then pull down. So as he's hurtled forward, just like a fish. Just like a fish, through the breastbone and everything. Actually impressive. It's not the easiest cut in the whole world.
Just fillets this guy.
Just fillets the guy.
Jeez.
This Deathlock proceeds to slush forward, sort of falling apart, and it looks up at you, Tatter, from its relatively crumbling position.
Die at my feet.
And it looks again, it's sort of falling to pieces. Definitely not good, but it does manage to wheeze out a bit.
I just realized something. He's pushed 10 feet as well.
Yeah, I know. Give me my moment.
At me? Does he run me over?
Fucking cinematic out of this.
Shut up! Shut up, women!
No, I think he's actually like right heel.
No, he's super dead. Don't get me wrong.
No, yeah, he's dead. But I want him to die at my feet. Let me have this. You smash everything. It's my turn.
We're letting it happen. Get your zoomies out of here, anyway.
It's zoomies.
Fine.
No.
It proceeds to look up at Tatter, and it's this kind of hollow, almost kind of distant voice for a few beats. Oh, you don't have a face this time. That's good to know. As it proceeds to fall to pieces. It's like,
could I hear that?
I did a murder.
Yeah, I imagine you would have been able to hear amongst the din of things that kind of wheezing, resonant voice, as whatever the fuck that was.
I do this. Dust myself off. I finally killed someone. It's great.
Yay.
I look over.
It was a team effort.
I look over at Tatter. Friend of yours.
Never seen him before in my life. Nah. Never seen him before in my life.
Anyway. That was certainly a thing that occurred. I believe it is Sam. Fucking horror show over there.
Yeah, Sam kind of wants to get up close and personal with this one.
There we go.
So going up to
RAR XD,
the cultist with
Don't do that. Wait, no, fix this. Wait, mute.
Sam goes up next to Filial with the cultist that he's dealing with.
Okay.
And is going to cast. We'll use a bonus action to cast Shadow Blade.
Ooh.
And can I describe it? Can I give my own little
absolutely
flavor on this?
Please.
Okay. So for Shadow Blade, what we're gonna do for this is that out of like the forearm kind of area, like where the wrist is, a chain shoots out, except it's like straight, completely like
it's exciting,
all forward, and grabbing it, Sam grabs it essentially like a sword, and using magic, like calcified flesh starts to like wrap around it to where it's like this sort of like hardened bone short sword. And using the action goes in to basically just like try to stab this cultist like right through the neck up to the skull.
Get him a good one. Alrighty.
It doesn't say that there's a DC to hit for this. So I'm just gonna roll for 2d8 psychic.
Oh yeah, wait, hang on, Shadow Blade.
Or you put your tentacle through his head.
I put my flesh through his head.
Yeah.
I'm giving him some, I'm getting some head in a way.
You made a tentacle and you shanked him.
Yeah.
Oh, the Terminator when the T-1000
a little bit
the chink arm through
John Connor's parents.
Yes, through the dad. She just holds out her arm and she's him with the milk carton. So good.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
Yeah. Let me roll for this.
Okay, so it counts. It counts as a simple melee weapon with which you are proficient.
Yeah.
So you do have to roll a attack. It's not like magic missile. You do have to roll an attack, but it would be as if it was a weapon that you were proficient with.
Okay, so essentially like so
whatever. Something that you do have a proficiency for, which I think is you're pretty good on. So like if you would use
think
like
Sam is proficient with their own flesh. I'd like to think so.
Let's go ahead. I think you're kind of based around dexterity, if I remember right. Your stuff works.
Yeah.
Like so you would attack as if you sort of roll your dex and.
Okay. Let me.
Because I was thinking, it's like I think that has an attack component, but.
So do I just roll with dexterity plus my proficiency bonus?
Correct.
Okay, so that would be a 2 in dexterity plus 2 per proficiency. So let me roll dex.
Yeah, you gotta do a little math.
So that would be an 11 altogether. And I rolled an and I rolled an 8 for damage.
Yeah, there we go. And you rolled an 8 for damage. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, what you said. That bone shank. That's dead cultist. That's a calcified flesh erupting through that man's skull. Filial, you've seen some shit. That's a rare one. It's not common. That especially cute lounge singer. That
I have comments I'm keeping to myself. And Tatter is biting her tongue.
Yeah. That was a thing that happened. Filial, I think we're around to you.
Yep.
There was someone in front of you. He's fucking dead now.
He's dead now.
He's dead now.
It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim.
You've seen people die a lot of different ways. That's new.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the old chestnut.
Don't you roll your eyes at me, boy.
The eyes are gonna.
Damn it, woman!
The eyes roll. The arm goes up, and this cultist over to the right. This one here. Has that one been hit?
No.
Well, actually, all of them have been hit.
This go around yet. Everyone who got hit.
This poor guy in the back is like.
No,
if you ask him,
so left one is cultist A. Right one is cultist B.
This one I know. Okay, so cultist A I know has been hit. So that's the way I'm gonna go.
No, that's right. They only have to be,
they've all been hit.
The same round as the tolling, or just hit at all.
It's the hit at all. If they've been hit at all,
ever.
Oh, so they all okay. So
any
cultist
damage.
B.
Not just hit, any damage.
All right, so that son of a bitch is going down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And wisdom saving throw from cultist B, please.
Okay.
As the bell peals.
Yeah. What's the DC on it?
13 or 12. Sorry, 12.
I want everyone to take a moment for cultist B. That man got a 19 on his wisdom throw.
Wow!
My God.
There's a reason I picked
this man.
It's the only one I could trust.
Is not going easy.
Oh no! Everything
is single-digit
everything
hit
else
points.
was risky.
Are gonna fucking hang.
He saves.
Son of a bitch. Now, if they save the throw, they take.
That's it. It's a cantrip.
That's it.
He saves.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
that's right. He does.
Yeah.
He saves or he doesn't.
Bitch.
And that'll be my turn.
That'll be the turn.
Damn. Nice.
You'll get him next time, old chap.
Just unmitigated shit. Goddamn spell.
Steal my goddamn spells. You fucking shake my fist at you. Old man shakes fist at Filial.
There it is. Caroline, again, the cultist A is doing his best.
He's doing his best.
I did my best.
It's vastly. I'm saying if you
on the ground rocking, I did my
cultist
best.
B just has a beautiful jawline. I'm just saying. Some people fall into cultdom because they're worthless. He made a choice. Anyway, cultist A gets a robust 9 to hit, and fucking doesn't.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Fabulous.
Yeah. You need about 10 more for that to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna need just a little bit more punch.
Jesus Christ. It's a good thing he's so pretty.
Yep.
Cultist B.
Not for long.
Not much other use to him.
21 to hit, Caroline. I don't know what you did to make him angry.
Oh
but
no.
you sure as shit did.
Oh no. He's mad that he's romantically and sexually attracted to you. He's mad about it.
Squeeze your tits in front of me.
Oh,
how dare you!
Fucking what for? Be gone! Fuck! Coming in hot. Unless you're gonna do anything about it, you're gonna take damage.
I'm
just saying.
Oh,
I have cultist B. What the hell?
What the fuck?
You know what? I got 40 hit points. I think I can take it.
Go take it. Cards up for 3 damage. God love him.
Boy.
God love him.
3 damage. All right, I'm taking B.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Oh my.
Good show, Bean. Anyway.
Good show.
Anyway. Top of the order, Caroline.
Vengeance.
Again,
Vengeance is yours.
Demon.
Vengeance is yours. It's
Fuck
cultist
like
and
cultist
and
B,
he did
man.
damage to him.
For being massively outclassed, there's something to be said for being more lucky than skilled. Anyway.
Yeah.
You got a couple of cultists in front of you.
I'm gonna hit him with my maul.
Yeah, right.
Oh, we're gonna hit him so hard.
Booming blade, let's go.
Make it happen,
Fuck
Captain.
you.
Fuck
Not
you
with that,
in
you ain't.
Particular. Oh,
I don't know
no.
what it is. It's something about
can I sorry, is it too late for me to give a reaction to help Carolyn in this?
Yes, do it, please. For the love of
God.
I want to cast silvery barb so that Caroline now has advantage on that attack roll.
All right. Well,
all right, there you go.
We'll take the 8. We're just going to pretend that didn't happen. Rewind back forward. Silvery barbs, because it's broken for a reason.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
I'm just saying, Caroline, cultist B, from what you can see, man's a bit of a snack. I'm sorry.
15
it's fucking
to
up
hit.
your sweat. It's been a while. Anyway, 15 to hit.
Yeah, but he's a cultist, so that's like instantly -5.
But also, he's a cultist.
Smash or pass? We choose smash, but of the death.
Are you aiming
kind.
for cultist A or cultist B?
The one that hit me, I believe that's cultist B.
That'd be cultist B.
He made his bed.
That's a 15. This this might be the show.
So
you do connect.
I do connect. All right.
Oh my god.
So he has. I'm casting Booming Blade, but I don't think he'll actually do it unless he wants to run the fuck away. So that's 12 plus 1d4. Let me go ahead and do that.
Yeah. That's a problem. That's a problem.
Yep.
12 bludgeoning, 1 radiant, and let's see. Oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
He must now make a Constitution saving throw.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Unless he's dead.
You swing on this man. It's as you come up. This man just arms up.
Fucking T-poses and waits.
Fucking, I live on my own terms, die on my... You fucking cratered that dude.
Just, mommy.
What? Mother?
God.
Fucking gone.
It's that one meme where like the dude is like
it's the bit
looking up and he's like.
And then I imagine Caroline saying, "Come to mother, slam."
If she doesn't Tatter's head. Anyway.
Yeah, she
I mean, she's basically like making.
Yeah, that dude. Filial, good job getting out of the splash on. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Yeah. Fucking Sam in a clutch. Us not being hit by that as well.
That dude's dead.
We're doing all right.
And
doing all right. Cultist B, man. Give it up. Good job.
Give it
Good
up
job.
for Cultist B.
Also, to give it up for Cultist B. But I don't know why. The man rolled the best out of anybody in this game.
I think I have stolen Caroline's rolls.
Yeah.
Towards and against.
Something is happening.
In chat.
F.
Something is happening and it's not good.
I'm pretty sure I stole Caroline's rolls this semester.
We have F for Cultist B. I hope so.
Yeah. Anyway. That's in chat.
Press F.
I don't think I have anything I want to use.
Press F to pay respect.
Just moving beyond the pearly gates to some eldritch afterlife. I died as I wished, challenging big booty bitches. Tatter, I think you're up.
Am I?
I died as I wanted, tearing my pussy.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
She crushed me. It was with a hammer. I'll take what I can get.
Yeah. Not her not under her boots, but I guess this will have to do.
This will have to do.
Hi.
Giant fuck off Hamill.
Can't have everything. Next time around. Shit.
What happens if? So, like Caroline, Phantom was saying, he would go. The death lock would have gone another 10 feet in front of him. Would he have got? What would have happened to me standing in his way?
It didn't. So it'd be fine.
No, but if it had.
So here's the thing. Well, Caroline is now standing. That's where he would be, but he'd be moving away from Caroline. So he'd basically be right here.
You're very small.
Yeah, but if I fucking lightning lure this cultist and Caroline's in his face, what happens to Caroline?
Exactly what you think is going to happen.
Does she get
He's
to
going
slap
to get an
him?
electrically charged cultist to the face. And
Okay.
I mean, somewhere if you pay for that.
I clearly would have to move out of the way. I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, but you're out of the trajectory, so.
Yeah,
it's fine.
You don't have a lot of good lines for light. I mean, you could probably go up next to Filial.
Yeah, it's up to 10 feet, so I can pull him if I wanted to try it. Pull him into that space between Caroline and Sam. Then he would get several fucking. I don't know. I haven't been able to decide what I wanted to do to this one bitch. Definitely not that. I don't trust them. See, this is why I went with Lightning Lore, because I don't know what kind of fucking stats these guys have.
I got that too. Mostly because I feel that it would be good as a tank.
A good portion of my things are wisdom saving throws. There's the occasional intelligence saving throw. There's the occasional constitution. But I don't know what the fuck this guy has. So, which is why I went with strength in the first place. Because I don't know what else to do with myself that I might win. I don't like taking chances.
If it's a warlock, odds all he's going to have a low strength. Just, that's the odds.
I know.
This is merely cultist.
That's why I went with.
He has not been the most show-stopping at this comment.
That's why I went with strength, because it was the one I was almost guaranteed on. So I will move and then lightning lure him.
Okay.
And it's up to 10 feet, so I can stand up to 10 feet towards me. So if I stand like here and pull him, see, that's what I'm worried about. I don't want him to like slap anybody, but if he stops moving,
I'll tell you what, you'll probably be able to drag him. I'm willing.
Just want to move him that one block.
So what I'm saying is, I'm thinking you could probably. Let me get out my pen here. Kind of go and get that way. You're going to be parting Filial's hair, but you can definitely pull it off from there or from the lower point. But I think that is doable, especially if you are next to Filial and doing it. You would definitely be able to do so without hurting him accidentally on purpose. That's
yeah.
But
would only Caroline get the attack of opportunity?
I believe so, yes.
But that may be enough. Too.
He's also a cultist that's already been hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm experimenting.
Yeah,
I
have
many questions about this spell I've never used before. So yeah, all right. Have him strength check of 14.
Okie dokie. Anyway. Dear thing. Strong. He rolled a natural 1. Cultist A, why did you come to work today?
Right? This is
terrible. You're not even supposed to be here today.
This is a terrible day at the fucking office for this poor guy.
Called off. He had to come in.
Yep.
If you would like to describe what happens, you can, or I can. It's up to you.
I much prefer you.
It's
and your descriptions.
So again, the black lightning, the necromantically charged energy, lashes forward and grabs Cultist A, that poor bitch, and it makes an effort to rip him forward. However, there is a problem with this, in that, in doing so, it does so very inconsistently. Instead of grabbing him sort of as a single unit, it's more like trying to rip someone forward with razor wire. It's gonna do it, but not the whole thing. Again, she tried, kind of, you get over here, but it's some.
Get over here. I like that. Thanks.
Keeping that. There's some rib cage, most of a heart. Various fleshy bits. There's some stuff.
Natural one is terrible.
Fact, didn't get out of the splash zone apparently. Right there at the end. Sorry, that's most of the script. That's Caroline. That's interesting. Usually you're the one making people vaporize, but that dude just suddenly gets suffused with some, Sith Lord lightning.
Fucking murked someone.
And then just
I'm having a great day.
Fucked him up, man. It was bad.
I'm having a great day.
Roaring wail of, oh man, dead.
Nice.
It's bad.
Never gonna have a good day again. I'm glad.
No, that's the rolls.
Yeah, this is it for the rest of the game.
Really, you just like open a barbecue too early. There's some purpose. It's not fun.
Sam, what's your mind?
Yeah. And Sam just used it as predestination for.
I have a question.
Filial.
What's up?
Where are the skeletons?
Here and there and there and there.
Well, see, here's a good question. As the fighting's going on, again,
the rest of them
focused on the situation. They are gone. This is they don't appear to be in residence, which is odd because you don't really remember seeing them leave.
They were on the far side of the room.
They're on the far side of the room, and
yeah.
somewhere in the again there was a lot of explosions and bullshit and dead dudes, but they appear to have either dematerialized and left, and there doesn't appear to be any way to accomplish that.
There are no piles of bones like they were
no
They're just
obviously
gone.
Suspicious piles of bones or what have you.
Any
however, if we want to take a break real quick, we have a little bit. If we need to go potty or snack or whatever we need to do, we can do so briefly, and we'll be back shortly with more totally normal things.
I'm gonna play this PSA I made.
All right, let's go. Good luck,
public
watchers.
Service.
Watchers beware.
Hell yeah.
It's not always that obvious. Talk with your kids about cyberbullying.
Sen over samma psyket vidare sidor fast att vi kan därför skulle finnas häskas så nej så snart generation är för mig det är samma psyket då så det är så lägga med det det ska stiga det var det där stämmer was hurry left this year what's everything nej zero what's less than all the airing så här det går hall så det vi initial mark go here det var inte nice som men om det sits hej hur glad is no nice sits in it så du tycker pro was German land found but yeah bro ears and all and now fuck we says duka now you're running flying off and get guilt will be failing snack this guy's dollars be running said that halfway now was her cushion this nurse that's get the goose neat sing it that nurse that hitter our film quiet and the galvated dreams nurse that the gal we are off sing it the goose neat moving nurse fuck yeah what Ballad goose fahui every thought else and it that L such fun it non-stick ned says so bescocht in it her cushion conditioner that I am quite what I locker passion over that here what's the room but the will be if I see any color snow the in the tell lizard så you can see if speech that snäve fjäll några röder skarpsrus I see the från I forgot jag borde årus vrus ma this guy sitter I see if the wall they if there thought oh ich ne understand me nu vrus so near around the her wife was all able for these spell off as we still all these fifth law was written now you're net yes you are working at Allah nishba إذا أوري ويفس نشبع إذا أوري إمرأة من عدني أوري نجني أشتي لساخ إمرأة بنيت نايرة نار لساخ فتش ده يوري يستأذن لير إسلام من ذري you know حتى ولا شويش نو ما was فينا النرل we it looks that's it the caps because I can't want in the movie snit this hat with him it out street girls me snit how you read ma was that's the had it ma head not and that is up says du ma him Phil you remember laugh up must so ma and the surf proof and then now Nick I be more I'm not lost at it so I know that was saying with the blue and we and sailor yeah ma and theater I hope the war gallery in that we really did not the city well that the soul can I can yeah it's not clear if that and then ma see du fa ma her for they get we will just perceive in the air gilly right he'll show you that goes by seeing it or snatch the earth and you know the maps ma one distance yeah the workers fat ma lock it to us and kill me for I can get must that ma nee en it's just snailer so snake I said ma her make you know for anybody he let's see ma see for sheriff ma but now this guy's best see real snatch the roof down the sheriff's name he for time of her own so we'll had a street run. I said, who's your alps? You know, it's like you're serving this new and do it small for Starvarus like, you know, he's running my head. This net Starvarus like, man, all we're rolling.
You knew him as the second son of Adam. You knew him as General Bo's weapon of mass destruction. You knew him as O76-2, the murdered murderer. But have you ever known him as a plush? Customers of Davon, Abel Ben Adam, now available to purchase from your local MC&D retail line. For just $50 plus shipping, this 20cm foam and fluff replication of the Wanderer of 1,000 Winters will be yours. Comes with several amazing features such as anatomical insides, entirely composed of the finest quality of PP cotton. The ability to communicate telepathically to other Able plushies. We think probably some riveting stuff. And last but not least, removable clothing for any tasteful, artistic endeavors. Get your hands on the sexiest murder hobo that Anomalous Tumblr has to offer. Just go to this link. Remember, pre-orders are available until November 7th, and product is expected to be shipped out by winter 2025. Buy now. Please. Please, come on, guys, please. They have my family. They're gonna kill me and my family if we don't sell this. Please, just no. Wait, no. No.
Folks, that was the latest ad featuring the Marshall Carter Dark limited time only trademark patent pending Able plushie line of products. Sickening stuff. Now, my guest here today, I'm sure, is one you'll recognize. How are you doing today, Mr. Able? Your silence speaks louder than words. Having somehow been inexplicably transformed into this soft, huggable form sometime during a great Site 310 catastrophe, it hasn't been easy for Able here. Especially not after Marshall Carter and Dark's attempts to mass clone him and profit off of his image. Completely deprived of any royalties and permanently barred from Omega 7, Able is now essentially... What? What's happening? What's going on? Why is it doing that? Can he do that? He shouldn't be able to? Able, stop. I said stop. Alright, thank you. Able is now essentially without hope, and so He is here today to share his sad tale. But first off, Abel, we have some burning questions sent in by the viewers. So to start off with our first segment of the day, Q and Abel, Paragon Fan 77 would like to ask, how's your relationship with your father like? Abel? Abel? Do you know if King got turned into a plushie too?
Welcome back to the demonetized channel. We didn't talk about anything.
Why did you start your
Why
commercial over?
I pushed the wrong button.
It is.
Leave me alone.
Very confused.
Why did you start it over? I didn't. I fucked up. I'm sorry. I just constantly think. I don't know if you've seen The Princess and the Frog. It's just when he gets turned into a frog and he accidentally like whips his tongue out at something. He just like this charming smile. That's new. Just trying to play it off. But yes, so that situation happened. Cultist B, man, MVP. There you go. You come around for a spawning again.
Yeah.
Is there any place the skeletons could have gone?
There's nothing obvious. The only way in or out of this room that you can immediately see is where you came in. There doesn't appear to be any other way to exit. There's dead and bits of dead people on the floor, and
it's about to be a lot
generally
less bits.
Disrupted detritus of interrupted ritual. But other than that, there's 7-ish skellies that
vanished. Up and fucking gone.
Up and fucked. There it is.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Okie pokey.
I'm gonna poke ritualistic objects with my bony little bone finger thingies. Not touching them with my flesh, that's for sure. And look for jawbones.
There you go.
From the leftover from the skeletons previous. And whatever's left of these guys. I will carve jawbones.
Kind of tossing. It's kind of like cleaning fish. You kind of get the good bits, and then everything else you kind of huck to the dog, aka
Squamlish, yeah. He's gonna clean up the room for us.
If you don't do anything about it, scooch.
He's yeah.
He's not careful. It's something sort of like SpongeBob when he's surfing down on his tongue. You're thinking about it now.
We're gonna tidy the room. They're not gonna know we were here.
Detect magic. Rolling out to see if there's any sort of magical jiggery pokery in this room.
Are their robes nice?
Not especially. Some of them seem okay, but it's not necessarily anything that would be particularly nice.
What about the Deathlock? What's he wearing?
You're not picking up any magic in the immediate area. No, this doesn't necessarily mean. It just means if there is anything, it may be obscured by other means. But again, it is a bit of a gloomy chamber, but you can sort of take it in to see what's going on. But there's nothing really magically pinging except for, dead shit and magical detritus, but nothing overt. Nothing overt. But I do know, kind of looking around the room, now that you have a moment to sort of appraise it, you do notice something. The back wall is pretty mold. Like there's some fungal mold. There's something going on back there that doesn't look good. It looks unsavory. It doesn't smell terribly great. But there is sort of some spore. I don't know if you've ever touched something that's been in your fridge too long, but that kind of ambient, oh shit, don't breathe in dust that comes off. There's a fair bit of that around. As if it was disturbed in some way. But nothing immediately jumping at you.
I hope it doesn't jump at us. Don't want
it. No immediate magic picking up or anything like that.
All right, what do we find on their bodies?
Well, let's see.
What do we find? Besides pieces of each other. and
also,
fucking footprints.
Yes.
Also, can we get confirmation if this Deathlock or any of the cultists is the guy we're looking for?
You kind of look over what's there. From the description that you were provided, and what you're seeing here, you're not thinking this is your boy. Pretty sure he ain't. Again, sort of being undead can change stuff, but of the bits that you can identify of the remaining cultists, this does not appear to be the dude, which is quite frustrating.
My guess is, at the moment, my guess is more likely that it's the guy who was trying to get Caroline to regret hitting the mirror. That was
I agree.
I think it's more likely it's that guy.
So, tossing these individuals, some total of salvageable goodies. Between the lot of them, this isn't sort of one individual, sort of detritus stuff going around, things that are salvageable. 1,600 copper pieces, 40 electrum pieces, a deck of tarot cards. They're actually really pretty nice. A little old, but a full deck of tarot cards is still pretty good. A pouch of multicolored chalk. It's got about 14 different colors in it. It's worth about silver.
That's mine.
And a wedge of cheese. It's not. If you want that wedge of cheese, you better grab it before Scramlish does.
It's true.
He hadn't picked on it yet, but it's a hunk of.
He's busy with the
dried cheese. It's not objectionable. It doesn't appear to be.
Everybody's got a snack.
But
I would like chalk.
Chalk.
I would like the chalk, please. Please, unto me chalk.
We'll talk about who gets what when we get out of here.
Man,
bag.
Man, you don't understand.
Man. But yeah, amongst the bric-a-brac, there's got to be a way out of here. There has to be a way out of here.
I'm gonna take a piece of clothing out of my bag and wrap it around my face.
Yeah, kind of.
And start pushing on the wall because they had to go. There's something. They had to go somewhere.
Yeah, they got it. Something has to have happened. Roll me your perception, please.
Just his?
Yes, that would be correct.
21.
Ooh, that kind of pushing few things. This has been some of the mold fungal growth is natural. However, this is a kind of like a curtain or something. It's growing on sort of a false wall. that can be passed through, which is really, really cool. It's as you push, though, you feel just on your toe something press, just a little. And it just kind of runs through your head. It's like, almost as if it would trigger on not a skeleton or an undead, like a full flesh and blood person instead of, the relatively desiccated forms that you found. Definitely some kind of trigger plate just on your toe. There's an entryway in here. There has to be. But if you're going to push any farther, you need to address that situation. But definitely some sort of exit, which is pleasant. So you see Philly will kind of like become one with fungus and then stop really fast, which is...
So I'll turn around and say, I found a passageway, but it's trapped.
Nice.
Can anyone do anything about traps?
Nope.
Caroline, I swear to God, if you lift your hammer,
what do you... Can one of us do something about traps? You said it, not us.
Oh no, Baphomet.
Oh no!
Oh no, my
no!
It's all falling apart.
I would like to... I don't think you get to have that happen without ramifications.
Oh,
no. Anyway.
No.
So unless someone would like to try to defuse it or unhook it, because you're not sure what it does, but there's definitely a pressure plate.
Throw a body part on it and run away.
There's nothing that says you can't, just hit the bitch, but
if there are any body parts.
Can I use lightning bolt on it?
On that?
To manipulate the traps.
Can I?
No. It's I think it's a little bit too it's too complicated to...
Strikes at a creature of your choice.
It's gotta be I think it's gotta be so
it has to be able to fight back a little bit, I think.
If you into an organic dungeon, then it'd work just fine.
Tatter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tatter, your platform there.
Yeah.
Can we ride it through?
Are you gonna move the mimic?
Squamlish just squish.
Yeah.
He likes his platform.
Yeah.
He'll move it.
Gonna tell him to get down?
There's a little bit of come on, baby. Come on. And
I mean, we could try and trigger the trap, but if you guys want to do that, you can ask him.
What I'm worried about is if we trigger the trap and then the whole thing comes down and then we can't get through.
Yeah, you're not exactly sure what it does. You just sort of isolated that there's a pressure plate, but not sort of beyond that. You could try to see what the hell it is, or just, Caroline.
Can an unseen servant trigger it? Or a familiar? We don't want it to press at all. That's the thing. We're trying.
Well, it seems like the plate doesn't. It takes a fair bit of pressure to push.
Can I peek through and see if there's any? mechanism
you're able. Okay. I think
we're trying to not trigger it.
Yeah. Kind of. Again, there's a lot of dust and mold and shit.
So
it takes a minute or two to kind of look around. So you have a door on the other side. It's real nice wood.
Mahogany.
But there's a pressure plate, and doing some looking around, it's a classic. You have sort of a set of 4 slots on one side of the wall. Something probably shoots or pokes out of that. It doesn't seem terribly complicated. But definitely some kind of shooty, stabby thing.
The whole floor pressure plate, or can I tell?
It's kind of looking at the situation. There's a spot right behind the right where you would put your foot if you're not paying attention. However, to a couple of feet to either side, it does seem like there is a place to kind of finagle around it. The plate itself is only about maybe 2 feet square, but it really does blend with shit. If you didn't know, you'd step directly on that bitch. But right. you can finagle it.
So it's either the trigger to open the door being very well hidden, or it's the die, or it's the die button. Get targeted by a trap.
That's definitely a die button. With the slots on the wall there, there's die on the other side of that button.
So do I?
I'm gonna jump over it.
All right.
You?
I was gonna we could just toss a body onto it if there aren't any that's.
There's some detritus. So Philly, do you want to hop it?
I'll give you a hop. Yeah.
Roll me your athletics. Why the hell not?
Because I have a -1.
Or with this acrobatic?
That's same. Don't.
I have an 18.
18. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah. Good job.
You are able to rather gracefully. Unfortunately, no one really sees it. Go through, kind of landing with a bit of a haze of fungal gunk. But you are able to get to this far side. No trigger, no anything. The door does not appear to be, after some initial kind of touching it. It is shut, but doesn't appear to be locked. But you are able to vault it without much issue at all.
I showed them where the plate was before. Yep. I will tell them, cover your faces before you go through that.
The smell of this,
is that can't be good for you.
Is like old hay and sock. It's and like really dry. It's not good. It's not good.
I checked the door. It's not locked.
Is the door trapped? Like the door itself?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at the door and investigate.
Door does not appear to be trapped. It's some experimental kind of fiddling with it. Doesn't seem to trigger anything. Doesn't seem to be hooked to anything.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it looks good.
Alrighty, I guess Caroline's next.
Roll me either, I guess either athletics or acrobatics, depending on what.
7 feet tall.
Yeah.
She just has to.
Anyway,
very acrobatic. If she wants to do several backflips over it, I'm not going to stop her.
She does athletics, and she got 17.
Over it. She's welcome to do so. I guess technically speaking, she can just step over it. It's not huge.
She's a cat.
Anyway,
I love it.
Wait, they'll literally like evolved to be able to step in their own footsteps.
Yeah. The problem being you only got the 2 foot teeth.
That's true. That's true. But I can step in filials.
You're able to sort of finagle your way into this reeking closet of a space with the door sort of there. Scramblush couldn't give two tin shits about any of this. It's sort of hanging on his disc. Being a dog that found an interesting taste on the floor. Doing that thing. He's fine. No problem. Fine. But you can open the door if you wish. It does seem to push open.
I'll wait for the other two.
Yeah. Well, you're able to. I'll give you a wash on it. You're able to finagle your way past without triggering it, but maybe don't wiggle around too much. It is cozy, and again, mold stank. It's not so great. Roll me your perceptions as you sit here. Just wondering.
No particular reason.
Yeah, no reason. It's fine.
15.
5.
Caroline is derp.
God damn it.
What? What did Tatter and Sam get?
I forgot to.
And do we have to do athletics, or can we do acrobatics?
No, this is just perception. I assume that you have gotten past the trap. We're just rolling perception for no reason at all.
No reason at all, huh?
None.
No reason at all, huh? No. Well, it was an 18, and then it skirted onto a not that.
Oof.
5. I don't know anything except I have a very pretty baby on my desk.
Big oof.
There's a very beautiful child on my desk. Yep. That's all I have. That's all I know.
Everything's fine. Nothing to be concerned about. It's a little stanky, but everything's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine. Roof's on fire. Everything's fine.
Door does appear to be openable if you guys wish to do so.
Before, no. Nope.
None of us noticed anything? That's scary.
No. All right. I mean, it's stinky, but otherwise, it's totally fine.
Okay.
Totally fine.
You push her open. This is interesting. The room itself is a pretty large square room. You have 4 pillars sort of in the corners, but it's a pretty damn good size. There's some tattered fabrics along the walls here and there, but it seems like this might have been like maybe an assembly area or something that isn't in use right now. Appears to be the case. More concerning, there appears to be something that happened here, and whatever it is, you fucking missed it. There's some dead folks here. Some that appear to have been alive before they were recently killed here. And probably enough shattered and fucked up bones to account for 7-ish skeletons worth. This place got trashed. The people who are dead here, some of them are obviously cultists. Some you might question a little bit more. More concerning, they don't appear to have died to weapons. Some of them appear to bear to the distinctive. I don't know if you've ever made a person out of Play-Doh and then squished them. They have a lot of that quality. It looks like some very powerful force crushed some of these people until they ran through its fingers, whatever it was doing the crushing with. It's not encouraging, because some of these guys were wearing armor and that stuff crumpled like tinfoil. It's concerning. I'm not gonna lie, it's concerning. More to the point, to your immediate left, there is the remains of a door. Also the remains of the door frame. It bears the unmistakable mark of something large trying to get through something that isn't. And on the right or eastmost wall, there is, once again, the remains of a door. And you can kind of see that something came in, trashed everything, and then left the other way. Which is... Because looking around, there's the remains of something that looks like it could be a deathlock. At least 4 or 5 cultists. And for the skeletons. We're talking 15.
Oh, Aya.
Just pasted. Which is concerning. And it looks like this happened not right before you got in here, but within Probably right about when you started fighting them cultists. You know, it's those skeletons must have just come in with whatever did this sort of finishing up, and it said, "Cowabunga it is," and fucked them up. It's a problem. However, amongst the detritus and dead shit, you do see a little ways off. You don't know why you'd be surprised. A rather nice looking coffin. And it's not just sort of the straight toe pincher style. It's a bit more sarcophagus-y looking, a little bit more ornate. And it does seem like that whatever did the squishing didn't give two tin shits about it. But the people who were here do seem like they were concerned. It's sort of a little ways off from the damage. Looks like they were maybe trying to move it behind a pillar and just didn't have enough time. It is sitting there. It is really quiet. It does smell a bit like fresh death, which is its own particular perfume. But what would you like to do?
I think we might be close to our guy. And I'm going to cast Bless on the three of them.
Okay.
I'm hold on. Let me just Caroline just gets on her knees.
Yum.
Mumbles a little something. And then gets back up. And is basically like a whole hand is going and it's just like, all right, let me know when we're ready to go in. She's holding what is it? A channel divine energy. Channel divinity. There you go.
Channel divinity. The thingy.
The thing.
The thingy. The paladin.
The thingy. And if I have to declare it now, I'm going to be using Watchful Spell.
Okay. Duly noted. Do you push in any other prep work in the closet, the smelly closet entryway, or do you push in?
Anybody else?
I think we're buffed.
All right,
you ready?
Let's go.
Push into the room, and you don't see whatever did the squishing. Does not appear to be here at the moment. Just a lot of dead shit. Again, the coffin is really the only major feature aside from the pillars and some of the ragged cloth. But it is as you enter, sort of on the far side of the room, you see sort of a distortion, sort of a heat haze sort of looking thing. Energy sort of coalescing and very quickly taking the image of sort of a mirror, though not really. It's just sort of a portal in a way, though it isn't, I think, a real portal. And it is that figure again, Mr. Masked fella, sort of drifting, sort of magical projection screen, so to speak, at the far side. You know, you really should listen, or at least be receptive to it. Why are you here? What are you doing?
And he's asking us this?
He seems to be asking you guys. And it is sort of resonates into the chamber a bit.
Yeah. I think Sam just kind of goes, look, it's nothing personal, darling. We're just doing this as a job, just for, coin that we desperately need, all right?
That ain't true.
Caroline, yeah.
It's very, very personal. This was just a job. You made it personal.
Is this an illusion? Is this guy?
Yeah, this does appear to be. You can kind of tell this appears to be some sort of projection illusion. What exactly are you receiving for your coin? What are you doing? Yes, you're working for money. What is the work?
Killing your ass.
Well, who are you?
That's not the worst question. I was something, but I don't think I'm that anymore. You can call me Moors. That would be sufficient. I've been a lot of things, but now.
Have you ever been a Melnar?
It rings a bell.
All right.
I take it you're here from Draven.
Yeah, do you know Draven? Are you brothers or long-lost cousins or something?
No.
Come from the same clan of vampires, have the same sire.
His ex-lover's lover?
No, I was you. That's all. A while ago. He's misguided. There's no real point in fighting if there's no way to win. All you can do is hurt yourself. At a certain point, you have to look at things reasonably. If there's no chance of victory, why bother? But we're getting off the point. I imagine he's concerned about me, which is why he sent you. Yes?
Oh, we don't know why he sent us. We just know that he did.
I imagine you would like to have words with me. Yes?
Well, that's one way to put it, yes.
There is a small problem with that.
And that would be?
I'm not there. The area that you're in, the pit that you find yourself squirming through, I'm not there. I do apologize. Had I known I'd be receiving company, I would have made concessions. But that is a problem. But I can assist if you would wish.
Assist with what?
Well, I suppose that does depend. If you're really still doing this, or if you've started to understand. If you'd like to keep doing this, I know I was very motivated. Opportunity, using pain as a shield, suffering as a form of safe haven. And there was money, and there was brightness, interesting things. And then you start to understand. But if you're still doing this, I can tell you where I am at. But if you'd like to actually make a difference, I can help with that.
And by making a difference, you mean?
Actually doing something with your life. A question for you. Is the king of the rats still a king? If you rule over an empire of dust and death, are you still an emperor? Are you willing to make concessions, however small? If you are, if you can see forward, then it is the old adage. Serve in heaven or rule in hell. And in case you were wondering, we are dead and this is hell. So, if you'd like to make a choice, I'd be willing to hear it.
What do you have to do with what these fellas are doing in this place?
So, working for some of my own ends, but trying to help bring in more focus. Draven's an idiot. He's bailing out a sinking ship using teacups to offset a flood, holding back a waterfall with his hands. Now, the people here are stuck in various positions. You
As
see,
he's talking,
yeah,
I'm going to keep facing him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep listening.
Yeah.
But I'm going to walk over to that coffin.
Yeah. You get kind of moving over that way, and the illusion doesn't seem concerned. He doesn't seem to react or be concerned. You see, these people have a little bit of a problem. A lot of these people are deaf cultists of some persuasion or another, and fallen warlocks of various dark gods. And unfortunately, their patrons have, well, either they've changed or they've gone missing. It's like getting your dead soul to a collector. They don't really care, they're just hungry. No. And they have to be fed. And you're on the hook for it.
I'm going to investigate the coffin.
Are
there handles on the sides?
Don't touch that.
Where they're...
Yeah.
Basically, what I want to do is lock it shut.
It's some cursory examination. You're thinking this is shut. There's a little sort of check, whatever the mechanism here. It appears to be shut. However, it's as you're kind of finagling with it, you're not sure there's a body in there. It doesn't appear to be empty, but it does, you know what a body feels like in a box. And it doesn't appear to be that. But the figure Moores continues. They're trying to feed souls to buy off God. It's not a great idea, but it does help. You see, it's dead. The other side has a hunger. They want souls or other things. But that's not really how this works. They don't really give a shit. They have a mark on your soul. Whatever you worshipped, whether it's them or something else, they have a call. So either, it's a simple aspect. They would like a soul for dinner. Yours, someone else's. It doesn't matter. But they have a hook on you. So either you're going to offer something up, or you'll be offered up. Trying to help these people understand more of what's going on. Putting their purpose over to greater focus.
And that's the deities they think they have the pact with.
Generally, yes. Some.
So I'll walk over directly in front of the illusion. Bamf out my book.
Yeah. He does seem to actually look a little bit.
Turn it to that page and hold it up to him. What do you say about that one?
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. It seems as if you've gotten yourselves into a little bit of trouble. That is a problem. I admit, though, it is actually pretty interesting. Yes. Raven does have an eye for talent, even if he is an idiot. But, the little one in the back there, in the mask. No, not the one. Not the girl. The dark one. That mask. What was your name again?
Who specifically is he asking this to?
He seems to be gesturing towards Tatter.
Oh.
My name is Tatter.
Ah, I see. How are you getting along? I imagine you don't really remember much of anything, do you? It's rare to see one of you running around. Tell me, have you looked at your reflection lately? Not this. Your reflection. Have you checked? Do you recognize it still? Or do you actually recognize it? So nice to come around again. So wonderful not to pay for one's sins, such as they are. Seems the rest are ignorant. Don't tell me you're being closed-mouthed. Shy for one in your position. Speak up.
I don't think shy is the right word.
But you have so much potential. You can understand. You've walked the same path. The same one the others did. When they came, you might be able to remember. You certainly should. Bill, forgive me. I wouldn't want to spoil things. Each to their own time. Unfortunately, your job is going to come to ill. But where do you want my location or my help? I'm willing to offer either. Perhaps even both.
I would absolutely love the opportunity to sit down with you and talk like we haven't been able to so far. Like I wish we could have when we first met earlier.
Yes.
Yes.
I
talk.
I would be willing to listen. However, not saying a no, but our last encounter, if that was you, in another part of this dreadful place, wasn't the very best of introductions, so...
Well, that's fair, but also I don't talk to people with faces that I stole. So we all have our little foibles. You, sir, the, you, sir, with the book. Your opinion.
If we're going to talk, I'd rather talk in person.
Of course, of course. I imagine you'd like to know what you're feeding. What eye looks over your soul these days. But there is a place, it's relatively distant. Thankfully, Draven will know the area, or at least he should. The Green Man's Tower. It's a good distance from here, even by Draven's form of travel. I'll be waiting. In person, I promise. Yeah, probably even make the attempt to kill me, if you wish. I suppose we could have a discussion then, though it may take a little bit. I promise. For what it's worth. Well, I suppose it should be legitimate. I promise on what I have left of my own sanity that I will be there when you arrive, and I will make every effort to speak with you. Caroline, please forgive me, I did hear your name in passing. You seem to have reacted rather strongly. I do apologize. I can't imagine what happened. I have certain talents. It's things that sit in the forefront of the heart, not the mind. No. Fears, guilt, things like that. It's a shock for people. It's like moving along and hearing someone whisper the name of the person you've cheated on your wife or husband with. Just a casual passing.
So, y'all don't know what you saw. What I saw.
I know what I saw.
What I saw.
I know what you saw. I didn't exactly pick. And it's so very tawdry. But this is also compounded by the fact that I don't really give a shit. And I don't know what you have going on. But I think of the lot here. I think you are, forgive me, the easiest replies. But we'll see how things develop. I've been wrong before. The rest of you, I think there's potential. Except you. That's another concern. Need to start figuring this out. Do you know your bone structure flexes when you're upset? Don't have quite that grip on it that you think you do. Let me guess. Unwilling eye? Those idiots. Well, you'll have to forgive me for taken up enough of your time. Though, you might be careful. Ruin is... it is... not the brightest, but very, very direct. Once the pins come loose and the threads unravel, he cleans up, it seems. He still learning my way with all this. Good luck to you all. Again, Green Man's Tower. Draven will know. And please give him my warmest regards. Goodbye. And it whiffs away like a puff of smoke. It's remarkably quiet.
Fucking replaceable.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna go check out this coffin now.
Yeah, the coffin's nice. It's
my face hurts from the grin I've had for the last 20 minutes.
Eep.
This is great.
God.
Eep. I like how everyone's just not talking to each other.
Is this coffin trapped?
No, it doesn't appear to be. It's like, that's nice.
Don't touch it. Look,
he
made that. Damn it!
He holds that boy open.
We've already made that friend. Shirley couldn't be anymore. Don't call me Shirley.
Doesn't appear to be trapped, and it does appear to be that the general grave goods and goodies that a death cult is wont to pick up. It looks like someone was trying to get the goods out and ran into something. You know, their loss, your gain. Pencils out if you wish. Straight up cash.
I know what the end of a dungeon cache smells like when I get a whiff.
And what are you on about? You're not even.
I thought that was too obvious, like the last fucking chest we met.
You're not even halfway.
I think is not the end of the dungeon.
I'll let you actually explain what the cache is first.
Okay. Because there are some glittering prizes here. Straight up cashola. 800 copper coins.
Pennies.
7,000 silver pieces.
Nice.
2,600 gold pieces.
Nice.
And 50 platinum pieces.
Nice.
Not too bad. I'll try and be slightly efficient with this. Some of the bric-a-brac. All of these are going to be 250 gold pieces each. We have a very nice leather coin purse with a bunch of arcane runes on it. It's not magical in and of itself; it's just really nice. A pretty good cup made of jet, the dark stone, with old, well-carved dwarven runes on it.
Neat.
Which is really nice. A plate, like a dinner plate sort of thing, made of agate, with gold scroll work on it. It doesn't really, just sort of motifs and just sort of looks nice. 250 again, once really nice. A electrum rod, so sort of a wand, engraved with thorn vines along it. It's actually really nice. It's not magic. It's a good, like, might want to enchant that boy. That's really nice. A little ivory brooch in the shape of a shield with orichalcum filigree on it. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. The next items are not 250. You have a little iron coffer about yay big, that opens up with 3 different hourglasses that keep different time in like a little assembly. So you open it up, they kind of like pop up. So you do it. It's really nice. That is 90 gold pieces. Pretty nice. And like 8 bottles of wine. They're really nice. 12 gold a piece, give or take. Kind of cool. You know, hey, something to drink.
Wine.
A few scrolls. Thankfully, they're even labeled, son of a bitch. Spell scrolls for Longstrider, Moonbeam, Nystel's Magic Aura would be the scrolls. A Greater Potion of Healing. Not bad. And a rank 3 Bag of Holding. Folded up, very nice. But there you go. That's a nice little cache in his own little box. Don't feed it to Squamalish. He'll just eat it.
Yes.
Yeah.
He won't even feel bad.
No. I hope he didn't steal the bottles of wine.
It was a Longstrider, Moonbeam, and what else?
Longstrider, Moonbeam, and Nystel's Magic Aura.
Magic. Oh.
The feather pen still just gets me every time.
Yeah.
Seeing it before it's great.
Yep.
But Sam was doing stuff.
Yes, I was gonna say while Filial and I'm guessing Tatter as well is like going through all of
I'm not. No.
You're observing.
Okay.
I imagine you're
No, I am standing between everybody else and Squamalish, probably, but I am watching all of us.
Yeah.
I am going between. I don't believe he's going to sneak anything to steal. Not anything I would probably find important anyway. So yeah, no, I am observing everybody.
Yeah. I think while Filial is just doing that, Sam just kind of goes to Caroline and it's just like, so how does it feel to be the short end of the stick? I mean that in a good way, darling. I'm not trying to be mean right now.
Wow.
You know what? I don't give a shit what this guy thinks. It's not as if we're not killing him, right? Like, that's pretty obvious, right?
Yes, though, honestly, I am a bit curious at what he has to say. Especially that part, a little bit of something called unwilling eye. Do you know what that's about?
Okay, off character.
Yep.
Is that I don't remember that terminology.
That is a question, and that is a bit of a question.
Who was he talking to when he said that?
Yeah.
No,
Do we know?
No.
I mean, it would make sense for.
I thought he was directing it toward.
I
thought he was directing it towards Caroline.
I thought he was talking to Sam. Cool. Say, yeah, no idea.
Try not to freak out. Give me your.
But would we admit it if we knew it was a badass? Is another thing.
History?
Or would we just say
my history?
Yeah. See if there's anything you can pick up with that.
The only one I have is religion, but let's see.
I'll give it a shot.
History is 16.
16. It's like this takes a minute, and it's she is not exactly in the best headspace at the moment, but sort of reaching back, it's like something she may have heard possibly in a brief. It's some like spy-ish, saboteur. Like they do bad shit. They do secretive bad shit. And just not something. The most she would be aware of was that some bigwigs back in town were vaguely concerned, but nothing really about its origin. Like you've heard the name, it sounds bad. That's about it.
Honestly, I remember them from a little bit back. I don't know why they're being brought up now, but they were bad in Galgrim.
Yes, well, some perv that was stalking me the other day mentioned about it, so I thought I'd bring it up.
Wait, someone else mentioned it?
It was just some random stalker. It's all right. I get those very often. That was obsessed and wanted to talk to me and said something about an unwilling eye or something in that regard. So it just sparked up interest, I suppose.
Unwilling eye. Yeah, I have no idea why they're being brought up.
Well, just thought I'd ask. Make conversation considering, well, everything that just happened.
So,
if anyone else wants to do a check, they can try for intel as well. But if you're interested,
are we rolling?
So,
history, does it matter?
It kind of depends on which sort of angle you're going at. History would probably be the easiest.
My bonus is the same for
or just straight up
intelligence.
Actually, yeah, I'll roll for it.
Yeah.
Why not? We have dice. Let's use them.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna roll. Just to get.
Yeah.
Just
I just want to be included.
Might as well, right?
Yeah, that's a 14.
All right.
I rolled an 18.
18?
That is a net 20.
Yo.
Oh,
Babby. Oh,
that is a 26. I got 26 for that, please. I know everything. For like 5 minutes.
Sam, man, you didn't know at the start of this. You don't know now. You're kind of filing away that piece of information. Filial, that it's as you're thinking. You know it by a couple different names, but you know Unwilling Eye has come up. Mainly because, again, kind of on the back end, similar line of business, but they're like spy assassin-y shit. And like they have some magic, like they're more than just dudes with knives and black pajamas. There's some bad shit going on with there. And the sort of thing that's just like, that's over there and I'm over here, and just not something you really want to be involved in. Tatter. Meanwhile,
back at the
down in the library, some of the research, some of the work back in the library, the Unwilling Eye has come up, and you do actually remember a little bit of it. And that's a moment in time as the pieces kind of fall in a little bit. Because yes, they are a somewhat saboteur.
Wait.
Yeah. Do we have no audio?
My headset went out. I can't hear anything.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I don't know, but now it's back on when you guys said yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, no. Sure, I'm not going to question.
No.
I didn't make the noise, so it didn't come back in right away.
It's true, right? Okay, so
your I know every nat 20 bullshit. The Unwilling Eye is one of those organizations that is newish. They really sort of became a thing after the dark started seeping in. You have sort of this conglomeration of various assassins, like night work, sneaky creep dudes with knives kind of shit, who are sort of put together to work dark wills. And the things that you do know, the big the big difficult things is, as far as you're aware, the unwilling eye is not someone that like a noble can hire or a king can move. They answer to other shit, and some of it is really bad. Second of all, as far as you're aware, and as far as the text has gone, the unwilling eye has no humans at all. They are almost exclusively made of shapeshifters and changelings and various polymorphic shape-shifting stuff. They do not have any humans of any baseline that you've ever heard of, and they don't involve with them if they can help it. The other little piece is that they are occasionally slightly more than just assassins. It has come up and they've been related to incidents where like cities die. Like situations where things are going hunky-dory and then like a major community leader or the crown prince freaks out or something happens and so surprise doppelganger. And it throws things into utter and complete chaos. These are things that you would have been aware of with your nat 20. What the hell? Anyway.
I tell them, like, I've heard of this, but as far as I know, it's just a group of guys for hire. Like we are.
Well, for hire?
Yeah, like us. Well, it's just all I know about them is that they do things for money, like we are right now. I don't know much else about it.
With my 18.
Yeah.
And with what I know about them with my 18.
Yeah.
and the insight check that I'm about to roll.
Yes, indeed.
I got a 10 on my insight check. Do I know she's bullshitting?
So I would like to fucking quick telepathy with Filial and just say, shut up, I'll talk to you later.
Can I roll an insight to see if she's hiding more than she's letting on?
Yes, go for it. While that's happening, Filial, you're pretty sure she's fucking lying. Couldn't 100% say, but pretty damn sure she's lying. Second of all, she talks into your head. Third of all, Sam, you don't know shit.
Yeah, there's
totally on the line.
You know what? I'm just gonna feign being like, just kind of going with it.
Yeah.
And
it's still
subtly cast detect thoughts on.
Do you want to go there? Do you want to do that? Because I'll know that you're doing it.
It depends.
No, hang on.
Do you want to do that?
Hang on. Sam.
Besides, all I said was I don't know much of anything.
Roll detect. Roll. Cast your shit. Do your shit.
Well, I don't roll anything for detect.
Oh wait, no, that is. Yeah, hang on. Detect.
Are you doing it as second level, or are you doing it as a?
Yeah. How much shoulder you're putting?
I have two different ones.
I mean, it is second level.
Okay.
I wasn't sure which one you were using.
And you said subtle, didn't you?
Yeah, being a little subtle with the whole thing. Allow me a moment. You pass detect thoughts. Again, a little bit concerned in Tatter's general direction. Again, she's a bit hard to read. Skull mask and all.
Yeah,
it's when you do so.
I don't know much.
That's really, because again, not the first time this has happened. Not the first time you've used detect thoughts. That is the same sense as reaching into something utterly dark. Like you can't. Normally, when you sort of detect thoughts, there's sort of a haze, there's bits, there's things you can pick up, sort of a kaleidoscope of the mind. This is reaching into utter blackness. And you hear something.
Oh.
Hello. I don't think you're supposed to be in here. I would like you to go away. That is not Tatter's voice. At all.
But they don't know that.
Tatter, meanwhile,
I should get to make a wisdom saving throw, too.
You're completely unaware that anything has happened. Nothing has contacted you. Nothing has touched you.
I don't want to know, because me figuring that out would not end well.
That's like reaching out somewhere and seeing your hand appear somewhere else. That is alarming, Sam, because that's not supposed to be communication. It's just kind of picking things up. Something is aware and That's Yes. Sam taking them detect thoughts and put them right back in your pocket.
I'll just put those away, I suppose.
You want to do anyone else? I think it's concentration.
Oh wait, is it?
I think
yeah. I do have concentration.
Yeah.
You can do everyone technically.
Fuck. I mean, you want to check it out, Pandora? We can do it. I ain't gonna tell you no. I'm just saying, between the rest that are here,
I love that in real life, the amount of 30 seconds that this is all taking place in, or less, 10 seconds, 12.
You know what? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Using detect thoughts on Caroline since I'm already here. I might as well.
So, was there any appearance as to what was going on? Like something was there any indication of something batshit just happening right now?
That was again subtle. So and again, Sam's pretty good at muffling general perception and so on and so forth. You make contact. So no, nothing appears to be weird going on beyond all the weird shit that already happened. The big kitty is concerned, angry, a little confused, slightly hungry.
Felines.
There's
nothing more than felines.
It's almost like you tapped into that. Again, there's a lot of surface thought, which is normal.
Mm-hmm.
There a lot of surface stuff, but amusingly, sort of what you'd expect of someone in her position. There's also kind of a sore spot in and again, you have to probe a little bit more to try to get deeper in, but sort of the surface thoughts. It seems to be that there's sort of some feelings that she's not feeling. Some things that she's very purposely kind of trying to keep away. So that would be sort of the ambient blush. You'd have to push a little bit more to get at anything more. Again, the shit with Tatter was fucking weird. And this is normal.
Yeah.
I would like to add one thing.
Yeah, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Please. It's your head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of. So there's actually two thoughts right now. One, kind of disappointment that she knows that literally every one of her squad mates is hiding something. But also the recognition of hypocrisy because she's also doing so.
Yeah,
sadness, and general sadness. The cats are lactose intolerant. She would love some warm milk right about now.
Well, you could probe deeper, but also really big hammer.
I'm not gonna risk doing that.
Just skim off the top a little bit.
No. I think I know better than that. Gonna back off from that. I think I got a good enough idea.
I understand now hearing it. Doesn't Caroline know he's there?
It's
the person knows there's a wisdom saving throw, and no matter what happens, the person knows.
Only if you push.
Is it past
ambient
the
surface
skim?
thoughts? Totally
Nice.
fine. Again, you're fucking weird. That shit was like not working as intended.
I thought it was in general. That's cool.
Yeah, there you go.
And this little circus of freaks, you are especially bizarre to Sam right now.
And Nolan did specifically say that it was a subtle spell too.
Yeah. So it's just picking up.
If we're doing surface stats, that makes
very
sense.
surface stuff.
Yeah.
You turn your lens towards filial. You poor bastard.
Yeah. I think I'll just finish out the thing and kind of look at the
surface,
see if there's anything.
Yep.
I wouldn't.
Pressing forward. That is interesting. Again, passed over here and there. But a very orderly mind. Because a lot of things sort of have this kaleidoscope and different, ambient emotions and fluttering around and stuff. There's what he's feeling and thinking, and then every fucking thing else. And it's one of those, normally there's sort of like this skin of stuff, and you can push deeper like the ocean. This is like a tomb where you have sort of the mausoleum and then a bunch of stuff deeper. And there's only what's here. So Filial, what's he getting? What would be on Filial's mind?
What does he get pulled out of the hat?
So, if we're going with the mausoleum motif with all of the little compartments and everything, right? Everything is compartmentalized. You hit the nail on the head, right?
Yeah.
And then so much is buried deeper.
Yeah.
Right there on the polished marble floor of the mausoleum, Filial is on top of this. Who is this? Moore's character. Moore's is splayed out on the floor of the mausoleum, and Filial is surgically removing
some blood eagle
his body parts piece by piece,
just eviscerate
while he is alive.
That's a lot more than surface.
And that is
that is the surface. That's ridiculous.
That's remarkably focused in his head. That's really quite detailed. But you also unfortunately have this thing, because some people are a little bit more complicated than others. Some people are. You have that feeling like when you're in the ocean and you go out a little ways and then look down. Just that depth. There's some. That man is not okay. He is not okay. Suppose you could push deeper, but
yeah, yeah. I think that paints enough of a picture of going like, wow, that's not concerning at all. And Sam just kind of like goes back out, and to herself, just kind of thinks like, how the fuck is the cat the most normal one here?
I was just thinking that. Caroline's the normal one
here. How is that?
Thinking that.
How?
What is going on?
Amazing.
But I believe I didn't know if you were wanting to do 10:30 or 10.
Phantoms.
I don't want to push people.
Didn't you want to do? You were trying to say something with Sam, or?
But no, Sam kind of rounding up. But I was seeing the clock and just wanted to round up. But Sam does perceive sort of a lot of this, and just like it's also looking, because Filial's just kind of quietly going through loot. He's not like freaking out. He's not hyperventilating. Caroline's Caroline. She's kind of ambiently looking around, making sure there's nothing that needs smashing. And Tatter doesn't seem to have is Tatter? I don't know. You could do Scramblish too, but that's just going to be fucking Maxwell cat music.
Yeah, not doing that.
Nothing. Just a hunk of human meat and just that's all.
Squamish is squamish. That's all I need to know.
That's
no secrets, only meat.
Yes.
Just
meat and wine. Give me the wine. Where's the wine?
But so pitched in. Target is
simple, baby.
Presumably not here.
Dial-up modem noises. Kafka said in chat. It's true. It's funny because it's
true. Scramblish. What do we do? Just visible loading. What?
I'm scramblish.
It's like asking a goldfish to make a plan. Blub. But I think for the moment, we will wrap. I suppose. I know we were talking about 10:30 and people wanted to.
Yeah, I got Vulcan warning.
Bring her up and damn it, again. I love that Tatter's pop culture references are in character and dismissed as being a lunatic. I love it.
The FCC won't let me be or let me be me, so let me see. I tried to shut me down.
But pretty good progress. Pretty good overall progress. Might actually get out of this fucking hole sometime. That'd be nice. It could happen. It could happen.
It could.
It could. But a whole lot of fun. Very, very cool stuff. I don't know if we might be trying to do another little thing at some point. I don't know. I know we want to take out elements, but it's not a big
I'm going to die this week, so probably
no, probably not. Probably not.
Yeah, no. I have several days of working.
Necromancy only in game, not out of game. That's illegal.
I have several days of working until I wouldn't be home before 10 p.m.
Yeah, no, not a big deal.
Yeah.
But we appreciate everybody coming in. Appreciate chat, memes and such. F in chat for Cultist B. I don't know what the hell happened or why he put on a clinic, but man, that man went out the way he wanted. Anyway.
I respect for Cultist B. Jesus.
That man was fucking going. Man, you do some necromancy shit. He's coming back around again. Just a zombie with a beautiful.
Put those dice on the shelf.
Oh,
right.
I
mean, we're gonna take the jaw with us. We'll keep that jawline for quite some time after this.
Giga Chad jaw.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. If we ever decide I can make you a man this, if I can ever make you a man this,
But we appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with us. Please continue to do so. Join us on your social media of choice. I think we're generally around. Dr. Gears presents The Dark World. Please check things out. And we also have various patron stuff and my own little GoFundMe in the overall process. If you can, please, we do appreciate. Give. Yes, sir.
Follow the channel. We're only, I think, 7 followers away from being able to.
Yes, absolutely. Please follow.
So
we really appreciate it. If we do that, we get some really good stuff. That would be awesome. But yeah, if you can donate a little bit, again, what you can, I really do appreciate it. Again, holidays coming right up. So we'd appreciate it. But we'll talk to you soon. We'll see you back next Sunday. If not more so, no, Sunday. We'll do Sunday. But we do appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. With you all. Dr. Gears presents The Dark World once again. Signing off. Thank you all so very much. We'll be hanging out a little bit for patron folks and nattering. But it is getting late. So we appreciate it very, very much. I promise to hurt them even more next time. So please join us. Thank you all very much.
Good to meet you, all the new folks.
Bye, new people.
Bye, new people. Bye.
Bye, Kafka titties.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
Queen.
Queen Titty.
Bye.